Okay, I think it's working, but I'm not sure. Let's see. Can you guys hear me if anyone is in chat right now? I can see I need a name. Hi. You're the only one here when you type this? Dang. Yeah, sheesh. It doesn't have like we never have enough, to be honest. I don't know if you hear me. So can you confirm that for me? There are other people. Okay, awesome. Let's see. I'm gonna just check my audio real quick. Yes, I can hear myself. Okay, awesome. Let's see. Well, let's switch over. You know what? We're just gonna draw, and we're gonna see whatever happens, right? Let's see. We're going to the drawing. Okay, let's see if it works, because honestly, I haven't. Okay, yes, the chat is on screen, which is good. Because, also, YouTube is making me anxious because it's like showing everything that's happening right now. And that's not great, but at the same time, I don't really care. So, well, I got like this drawing here, Shinobu. And I just want to draw some characters in like a certain art style, right? So give me a second. I'm just gonna get myself a little Shinobu. Oh, she's so cute. I love her. And Brumi too, because Shinobu's gonna be Brumi. So here we go. No, I wasn't writing Rumo. Thank you. Rumi from K-pop Demon Hunters. So yeah, anyway, I've been really into K-pop Demon Hunters for the like last 2 weeks, which is yeah, that's kind of like what happened. So here we are. Here we stand. Wait a second. I got too many tabs open. And I just felt like doing an art stream again after an actual half a year of not doing it at all. Which is what we got going on here. So how are you guys doing? Are you guys good? Wait, I gotta probably send the fact that I'm streaming into the Discord server, because people might not know that I'm streaming right now. Let's just see if we can do that. Also, my PC is not happy with me at the moment and it's crying. So I should probably close off some programs that are taking up too much stuff. I never think before I stream. I just do stream and I just start and I forget, and then it gets a little stupid here and there. So yeah. Anyway, I'm not gonna tell the people on. I'm not gonna tell the people on TikTok that I'm streaming because they scare the life out of me. I'm doing pretty good myself. I just had a well, I wasn't really that productive today, which, you know, sometimes that just happens. And I want to be more productive in the future. Hi, Eric. Oh my gosh. Yeah, Eric, for your information, I'm drawing Demon Slayer and K-pop Demon Hunters. I know that like on YouTube it does not do well at all. It just does awfully. But on TikTok people are absolutely eating this up. like to a degree that you think that like it's crazy, but it's so much fun because people just want to see more and more. And like my biggest video got like 600,000 likes. 600,000. I'm not kidding. Like 620,000. And everything I've done until that point has been like freaking amazing. Like people have been super supportive of like my little idea. So much that even like this I think it's like a big TikToker that she got onto it, and she's gonna make a skit about like my AU, so that's gonna be really cool. And I was like, you know what, I haven't done an art stream in a while, so why not just draw this while simultaneously talking to you guys, which I think is fun. I should have done more art streams, but for some reason it's always like I don't really mind doing it like at the moment, like right now I do not care, but before I start I'm always like, should I not, and then I just don't. Also, I like yapping to myself, so that helps, but yeah, I think you guys already knew that. So yeah, anyway, here is my little design that I made in my sketchbook. It's not the greatest, but at the same time I do not care, because it's just a little idea. Yeah, thanks, Eric. This is there was one artist that did draw like the upper moons into the art style of like K-pop Demon Hunters, but I was the first one to actually like make it a little trend. I think people were like connecting the dots, but it blew up once I did it, and then I saw loads of fan art too. Like people started to make fan art of my designs, and whenever I saw like a video that was related to the same themes and topics, people would always like mention my name. So that means that I think I was the first, but at the same time I do not want to claim that, and somewhere I also think that it doesn't really matter if I was the first or not. But anyway, I didn't steal it from anyone. I put the dots there myself, and I think that's a good thing, because I mean, like the other artist that made stuff, like she follows me back, so we're mutuals, and she's like really chill. So if like she's not accusing me of anything, that would be weird if she was, but I am a trendsetter. I always have been. Like with the Dreamer video too, I just love setting trends or whatever. Yeah, I should probably get to drawing, because dang. Hello, Hermes. How are you? It's so fun to see new people in chat. So yeah, anyway, I've been having so much fun, but it's been like kind of a problem, because it's the only thing I want to draw, and I also have commissions to do, but I was like, okay, I'm gonna do it today, but now I think I'm just gonna do it tomorrow. So well, that's not really the best thing, but at the same time I know that I work really well under pressure, so procrastinating is just part of life. Hi, Ian. Ian. Should I say Ian? I think. Or is it an L? I'm so bad at names. Sorry if I said that wrong. Did I ever go to art school? No, I never did. But I did try to go to art school, but they rejected me. Because I was in Germany at the time, and they were like, can you come to like, they have like the days that they meet everyone, right? And they were like, yeah, okay, if you can, but I just wasn't able to come because I was in Germany for reasons I will not say, but I was in Germany, and they were like, okay, if you are not able to come, then we're just gonna get another student. So I was not able to. Oh, okay, it's like E-I-N. Okay, it's an I. Okay, gotcha. So yeah, that's a little sad, but at the same time, I think I'm a strong believer in like wherever a door closes, a door opens too. So I'm not too bummed about it. There was like, I've been like bummed about it for a month, that I was like, oh darn, I really wanted to go to art school. But at the same time, art schools kind of are scams, right? Like I think there's a lot of projecting going on in art schools. Not a good combination, no, true. First stream, not third. Hi, Pankins, and should I say Steven or Siven? Always pronouncing is such a thing, but yeah, Germany and art school. Well, that doesn't. But it was a Dutch art school though, but they were like, because I'm in another country, they were just like, no, you can't come. They were also like, they let me wait in that call for 2 hours. I was waiting for them to reply for 2 hours. They said like, okay, 15:30 is gonna be like the time that we will call you. So I'm still okay. Maybe I'm still a little upset about it. Did it say Siben? That was the second one I said, right? Sorry. Sheesh. But yeah, that's basically the story of how I did not go to art. Well, it was actually animation school. Thank you for the sub. I'm not hearing any noises. Usually I kind of hear the noises when there's a new sub, but I did not see that. Oh my gosh. I'm liking the sketch so far. I should probably flip the canvas because that's where it usually goes wrong. I'm scared. Oh, okay, no, that's not that bad. It's a valid frustration. Yeah, true, but at the same time, like one of my friends, she's attending the school that I wanted to go to, and that poor girl is just absolutely so anxious, and like, I don't know, no, anxious is not the right word, but she's just stressed, and she hasn't had a moment to relax because she was at like art school or like animation school. They're tiring them out, like genuinely, and they're just saying, yeah, this is the industry, so you just gotta deal with it, you know. And I was like, okay, maybe it's good that I didn't go, because I cannot handle people that just treat people like absolute trash just because that's the industry standard. What is the problem? Hi, Snora. Snora? Okay, I'm just questioning every single name that's like coming up. It's like, should I say this? Should I use like a different word? I just need a little bit more references here. Okay. Oh, that looks good. Okay. Whoops. We're going up. Anyways, have you guys seen K-pop Demon Hunters? Because, well, when I learned about it, I was like, okay, this is like so cringe. That was genuinely my first reaction to it. Was like, what have they done right now? What is this? What stupid idea did they have? Like, I genuinely thought it was going to be such a misinterpretation of what K-pop is, and just everything would be like wrong, right? But it was so good. I'm still absolutely obsessed with this movie, and I think Sony is doing so much better than Disney right now, and they have set a new standard for everything. Yes, it's absolutely amazing. Hi Ray, Huntrix songs, yeah, absolutely, here too. I finally convinced my youngest sister to watch it because she had like the same mindset towards it as I did, which was like, okay, this is cringe, I do not want to see it. And like, she held that mindset until we finally watched it the other day, and she was like, okay, dang it, why do I like this? Stupid ideas are the best ideas. Yeah, true. My favorite song is it's Golden, but I also really love Your Idol. It's I think they're all around like an 8 and a 10, like between those. So they're all super good. There's not one song that I'm like, I hate it. I also love the song that Twice did, although I do not feel like it fits the voices well enough, but at the same time, this different vibe is what made the song also really good, because story-wise, that was one of the best things they could have done. because the song isn't really them in the story. It's like, oh, you know, I don't know. I don't know if I'm making sense. The first thing I thought about when the ad was KDA. Yes, me too. KDA. It's definitely KDA related. I cannot think that it was. I mean, if you look at the way they designed the logo and the weapons, then it's like so KDA coded. Especially when you look at the baddest. I don't know if you guys know what KDA is, but it's this virtual K-pop band or like K-pop girl group that League of Legends made with some of their characters, which is absolutely amazing. They brought out one song one year and everyone loved it so much that I made another album. It's so good. How it's done is really good. Yeah, absolutely. Same initial reaction, but I followed your advice and enjoyed it thoroughly. It's flawed for sure, but it's true. It's flawed, but I will only say that it's flawed because Netflix told them that they needed to shorten it. So a lot of the parts of the movie are just missing. Because Netflix was like, yeah, I do not want it to be longer than 120 minutes. So they shortened it to 90. And I heard that they originally wanted to make it, they wanted to make it 3 hours long, which is absolutely crazy. Hi, Bats! Good to see you. So yeah, well, that was kind of like the thing. Okay, I should really think about how what I want this post to be, because I'm just not. Well, that explains it. Yeah, it does. I wish a 3-hour K-pop Demon Hunters. I think everyone. I've not seen someone said that there was too much movie. There was too little. And if you want more, then that's a good thing. I always think that wanting more is a good thing. And that reminds me of the KDA song More. Now I got it, so. Oh my gosh. I was thinking of making the girls do like the baddest or a more animation like cover, like a dance cover. They should have pitched it as a series. Yeah, I think so too. Don't know what the big idea was, but I do know that there's gonna they have almost confirmed that there will be a new there will be like a second movie. And well, they would be crazy to not do it with like the amount of attention it's getting, so that's just awesome. Because I was getting so tired of the live action remakes. Oh gosh, here I go again about my rants about Disney, and I should stop doing that. I think if Oracle found out that I was doing that, he would like add it to this list that he has of me just complaining about Disney. I don't usually listen to K-pop, and I mostly feel bad for the idols, but I did enjoy this movie a lot. Yes, honestly, I agree. But that song, Your Idol, is actually a really big, how do you say that? Like they're calling people out about the K-pop industry and the fact that it's really, usually like really toxic. Like that the fans put like the idols on like this pedestal. And that song is also like saying, yo, you guys are putting us on a pedestal, but they're like acknowledging it in a way. It's like a really nice nod towards that that it's like perfect, and like the fact that Rumi had to hide her marks was also really on point because of like people wanting to hide who they really are and stuff in the K-pop industry, because usually people are hated for just being a little different. Just have, you know, my absolute queen Soyeon from, well, she sang like the raps in KDA, and she's the lead singer from Idol. Well, I don't know what it was, but people told her she was fat and ugly, but she is literally the most gorgeous human being ever. So I could like when I saw K-pop Demon Hunters, I was like, okay, yeah, they definitely are like trying to, at least like really subtly, but still they have like, they say like things about it in a subtle way, which is good. Yeah. Disney deserves every bit of criticism. Yes, absolutely. Also, I have sometimes some of my friends, they really cheer on the they kind of cheer on the live action remakes because, well, they get nostalgia baited. I'm just calling it that because it's like, wow, I'm super nostalgic about this movie and I want more content of it, and wow, there's a live action remake, so I want to watch it because I want more content of this movie that I really liked when I was younger, which I think is like the main reason why it's still a thing, right? With Disney, that they just nostalgia bait everyone. It's just like dangling this thing in front of them. Do you want more? Do you want more? And everyone is like, yes, please. But yeah, every single time when I have like in real life, when I say things about Disney, people are always like, well, I think you're just complaining and Disney is just doing their best. And I was like, am I not allowed to have criticism about a billion-dollar company that does not care about your nostalgic feelings? They just care about a quick money grab and what is easy to write. Also, I'm just really thinking what I should do here with Shinobu as Rumi, because in lore from Demon Slayer, Shinobu hates the fact that she got a uniform that did not fit her, and she also got like this skirt from the Demon Slayer corpse. Like, she got this skirt that showed off her legs, and she hated it so much that she burnt her uniform. Also, Shinobu was an absolute queen for that, don't get me wrong. So, but I do think that she would not, for that reason, she would not show off any skin. She would not show off any skin. So, no crop top, no anything. I think... Am I making sense? I feel like that would be way more in character for her. I never watched it, though my friend did at my house. Do you mean K-pop Demon Hunters or Demon Slayer? Anyway, I think I might do like... Okay, she also hates... I don't know if she actually hates skirts or just hated the uniform. I think she just hated the uniform. But, yeah. I'm trying to draw legs from like absolutely no reference. Like, I want to get the sketch super clean in one go, but that's just not doable, so let's do it this way. Both. Oh gosh, you gotta watch it, bro. There are many movies that are basically leaning on nostalgia, but not all of them are bad. It's mostly due to the people that worded on it care and wanted to succeed more than the money part. Yeah, true. Like, I do not hate the live action remake of How to Train Your Dragon. But I do know that the director that made it, he hates live action remakes, but he was like, okay, like, DreamWorks is gonna do it no matter if I'm in it or not. So he was like, I'm just gonna take this role. Okay, I do not like... But still, I'm just personally so not a fan of it. Just in general, I don't think I will ever be a fan of it, and I will also never spend money on doing it, on like watching it. Never. It's impressive that she burned it. Yes, it was turned fireproof after she burned it. Because she was burning it, they turned it fireproof. Which is really funny. I love her, she's so funny. Okay, this is such an awkward pose. I'm not gonna do this pose. This is awkward. This is way too awkward. I'm not liking it, guys. Okay, let's just get rid of the sketch that I did on paper, and let's try to. I'm gonna post this on TikTok, which is disgusting, but just kidding. I've come to kind of enjoy TikTok, like just like the art community a little bit, although they are kind of toxic sometimes. I do think there are a lot of really sweet people on there, so that's really nice. Watch out for the quiet ones. Yeah, true. One of that these two sketches remind him of Bay and Ray. I'm glad, honestly. I mean, Ray and I do slay all the time. Anyways, what are you guys doing right now? Are you guys drawing? Or are you just watching me? I always kind of want to know. I think it's fun. I think I could make a better show than any live remake. I think so too. Almost everyone can. I think it's kind of hard to... The point is, I think that they know it too. They are very aware that they could be better, but they just think the bare minimum is best. Like, we do not need to hire more writers. We just need to think of how we should do this. If it was, what if it was real? So I'm drawing them too short every single time. Like, I drew the boys too short as well. Hi Emmeline, hi Cosmic! We got 2 more people playing Minecraft. Nice. Doing creative or survival or hardcore? What are you doing? Just chilling? Just watching. Drawing. Nice. Also, I got Monster again, which I should stop buying myself energy drink. But yeah, I will probably never stop doing that, so... Well, what you gonna do? Do you guys like the pants, or should I give her something else? The sweatpants. I feel like it fits her original aesthetic a little bit. Like her OG aesthetic. I do not like her face for some reason. I will go over it again. If my commissioner finds out that I'm slacking right now and that I should be doing something else, then I will get a really angry message. Survival. Nice. So that's gonna be fun. He's gonna be like, "Bae, what are you doing? You should be working." And I'm like, "I'm working. For myself." Hehe. Oh gosh. It's gonna be alright. I think they marry a skirt and they match the skirt and the trousers well. My friend started a realm and me and my almost sister have run away from the guys in our building in the forest. That sounds like such a vibe. That sounds like such a vibe. I like that. Is it like those 2 weeks of playing Minecraft periods, or is it actually like a long-term realm? I also started like this Minecraft world with my siblings, but we just gave up after 2 weeks again. You're right, work hours did end, but I also woke up really late, so... Well... I should probably... You know what? I don't care. I don't care right now. We're just gonna chill. Okay, I do not like... There's a lot of stuff I do not like about this drawing. Yeah, I do not like her face. I do not like... What is going on here? Please, what is with this eye? What am I doing? No. Oh gosh. The curse of the 2-week face, yes. It's like this, yeah, it's literally a curse. Literally just that. Okay, I do not like the face, guys. I actually do not like this drawing at all, but it's alright. We can just go over it again. It's just a sketch face. It's like trying to figure out. Hopefully it'd be a long, yeah, that's fair. The longest a Minecraft world lasted for me was 2 years, which was absolutely insane. It was with 3 of my friends, which was really awesome that we could just, you know, chill with the 4 of us. I kind of miss those days though, because everyone got busy after that. That was like during Corona. I made a playlist of live series animatics to send to one of my friends. Are my animatics in there as well? Okay, I should not look at the viewer count, but at the same time, I'm always looking at the viewer count. I'm like, no, we're losing viewers. Am I not interesting enough? Just kidding, I should not think about that. People have other stuff to do. And besides, I was thinking of maybe streaming on... Yeah, that's a lot. Yeah, it's a lot of time. It was because we were just stuck at home at the time, and those friends of mine, we were all really into Hermitcraft and really into Minecraft. That was when season 7 of Hermitcraft was a thing, and I just started watching Hermitcraft for the first time, and we all started watching it, and we loved it so much that we were like, okay, we should have like this kind of a Hermitcraft of our own. So we were just, it was, by the way, it was me and 3 boys. But they were genuinely the best friend group I've ever had, just the 4 of us. We were called the Fellowship of something that I should not say, because it well, it had to do with the fact that we in Minecraft. Hi Masa. In Minecraft we hurt a lot of animals, so we were called the Fellowship of, you know, animal pain. Basically, we thought it was really funny, but we were like around 16, 17 around the time. Me and my sister like making creative worlds and building random things, or things like OCs would build. Oh, that's super fun. And me and my dad make survival worlds to beat the dragon, but never actually beat. That's so sweet. You do it with your dad? Oh, I would kill for my dad to play Minecraft with me. I've asked him and he was like, no, because I will get... He literally said, no, because I will get addicted and then I will not stop. So he's doing it to, you know, stay... keep himself safe. Peter Malak. Okay, that hand is too big. I've got a creative world, but I'm building liminal spaces. Ooh, interesting. That sounds interesting. I don't know what it is, but in this angle, I don't get the eyes right. I just never get the eyes right. And I'm like struggling around with it for so long until I eventually give up. That's what happened to my dad. Did he get into the headspace of dang it, I'm not getting out of this? That's really funny. And also a little... No, it's just funny. I was a ghost. I was alone. Okay, I feel like I did a good job with the way she stands now, but I feel like the whole K-pop aesthetic is just not there yet. So we gotta do something about that. And we're gonna do that by lightening the sketch and just drawing over it, because sometimes that's just easier. He did get into it. That's bad? No, it's not bad. Why are we talking? Oh, sorry. There we go. Ooh, I feel like those really big dark eyes really fit her. Because, well, if you look at it. They need to be a little bit lower on her face. Do you guys also have that you forget to just give your characters foreheads? They just stop? Maybe it just needs, yeah, maybe it does, but at the same time I feel like it needs a little bit more shine, if you know what I mean. Ooh, I actually really like just drawing the lower lip. I used to draw the upper lip as like a way to draw characters, but Demon Slayer has taught me that you can just draw the lower lip and they also look really cute. One of my videos is on the playlist. Hey, let's go! Which video? Which one? I do wonder if any of you guys ever watch my videos or just here because of my stupid shorts. What is your guys' like favorite video of me? If it's like the live series anime opening or the, I don't know, the I See a Dreamer video. I don't know. I don't think that would be anyone's favorite, but it could be, you know. Sleep well, bats. Have a good night. Get some good sleeps in. The face kind of Miss Frizzle. I've never heard of that. I'm gonna look it up. Give me a sec. It's, oh yeah, yeah. Definitely from the, was it the Amazing School Bus or something? The Magical School Bus? The anime openings on the playlist. Hey, let's go. Oh my gosh. I just feel really stupid for not advertising that video before it came out, because I just kept quiet and I just dropped it. I just dropped it on like this random day. And I should have just, you know, told people, hey, there's like this thing that I'm making, but I did not do that. I should have done that, but I did not do that. Although I gotta say, I still think it went well despite everything. Hi, Daya. Aya. Hello, hello. Why are you saying good morning? I have a playlist of animations and animatics, and a lot of my stuff is on there. Oh, I'm not sure which one is my favorite. Well, you don't need to have a favorite, of course. But I'm glad my stuff is on there. That's such a compliment. I like the animatics, and also you draw in different styles mostly because, oh yes, Miriam's art style. I love Marionetta. I should really get into Hooky, but well, we'll see where that. Cause I'm cool like, yeah, you are cool like that. Also, I just found out I did like graphic design for a year and I dropped out of college. And the people that I was in a class with, they're having their not their finals, but like the, how do you say that? Like they get their stuff tomorrow. They're finished tomorrow. They're getting their diplomas and then they're done. And I'm like, wow, what if I just stayed and did graphic design for 3 years instead of becoming an illustrator? Like, what would have happened? I should have said instead of becoming like a piece of furniture, because I've become a drawer. Hehe. You're not getting Demon Slayer spoilers in the stream. I will make sure of that. Okay, I said one spoiler, but that spoiler doesn't really matter. Graduation ceremony. Yeah, that one. That one. My English is lacking sometimes. Sheesh. Definitely not the serialized person's name with. That's pretty funny. I will make sure you're not getting any spoilers. I feel like we need to make the butterfly idea come back in like the, but in like a really flashy way. Flashy. Am I Tengen or something? Let's see. Okay, but I will get like the same vibe here as like the roomy thing here. I am so waiting for the Infinity Castle movie. I cannot wait. I cannot wait. There's like one of the reasons I'm drawing Demon Slayer so much right now is because my hype is just so incredibly high. And I just need to cope. I just need to cope, basically. I feel you spent so much time talking in English, I find myself forgetting Italian words. Yes, exactly. I was thinking so hard about some Dutch words when I was having a conversation with someone. My mom is also always laughing at me because I just can't. I just can't find words sometimes in Dutch, and I just say them in English. Which I do agree with her, it's a little bit sad because I should just talk in my native language to my mom. But if it's, I just want to talk quickly. And, you know, sometimes English words come up faster than Dutch words. And, well, that's where it goes wrong. Because I do not have the patience to think. I just want to talk. Oh yeah, I'm so, yes, a jewel butterfly on the, yes, on her back, absolutely. The best part is my friend is in the live series fandom, but he doesn't know anything about the actual fandom and the cool animatics, and I have watched way too many live series animatics. I feel like the animatics are such a big part of the fandom though, but I do, at the same time, I kind of understand, because if you don't really have social media and you don't really look up that kind of stuff, then yeah, I mean, I didn't ever even think about making fan art until Limited Life, or no wait, Double Life, until Double Life, when Scar was like jumping off the tower in Double Life, and he said like, I had enough of this, when Etho was Etho was like trying to kill his pandas. Oh, I should not say that word because I might get demonetized. Anyways, when Etho was trying to slaughter the pandas, he was like jumping off that tower, hitting the water bucket clutch, and I loved that moment so much that I started posting. Like, from that moment, I started posting. Because I was like, oh, I need to make fan art of that. And then I found out there was this whole fandom of amazing artists. For some reason, it just didn't come to my mind that I was able to make fan art of this, and that there was even like a fandom. I just thought, I don't know. Weird idea with Guillaume as Bobby. I would agree with that. I was also thinking about, what is his name? Mirata? Wait. Is that him? Murata. Yeah, Murata. I think that he would be funny as well. One of my siblings was like, you should do him. I feel like they have the same body shape. I know the pain that I keep speaking in a hybrid of my language and English. Yeah, that's just, I think that's a universal experience for people who are bilingual or multilingual, just, you know. I don't know what it is, but heels underneath sweatpants are such a vibe. Also, I feel like I'm not gonna. Oh, bye, Al. Alien, the alien creature. Should I just go? Whatever. It was nice having you. Also, this is keeping me focused on my task. You guys are helping me stay focused and not refresh TikTok every 2 seconds. Because I swear, I get a new comment on TikTok every 2 seconds, and I love reading comments. I might have a little bit of a problem, and I should once again delete TikTok from my devices, but at the same time, there's just so much support, and I do not want to miss people their support. Well, whatever. I should probably just delete it. I delete it like once every 2 weeks, and then I'm like, oh, but it's super inconvenient to do it via my PC the whole time, so then I download it again, and then the cycle just continues. Oh gosh. Although I have realized that I do not, like, I don't know if Ray is still here, but Ray said in her, I think it was like on Instagram, that she would not use Twitter again. And I absolutely agree with that. I might just also stop using Twitter all the same, because it's such a toxic environment. I was like, maybe I should just start using it again, because I have some really cool mutuals there, like Mellows Heist. I don't know if any of the live series animatic people know who Mellows is. Mellows is such an awesome person. Like, she is so cool. And her animatics are amazing. Just amazing. Mellows is awesome, and I was like, I really want to keep interacting with Mellows, because Mellows isn't on Instagram, or I don't think she's on TikTok either. So, well, anyway, I'm just complimenting Mellows right now, but I would kind of be bummed if I wasn't, like, if I couldn't interact with her anymore, but at the same time, for my own mental health, I think it's better to just get away from that website. Yes, Mellows is awesome, absolutely. Yes, her character designs, everything. And she is also so sweet. Like, genuinely, if I ever get the chance to commission her, I will. I wonder if she's even doing commissions. I think she's like really busy right now. But yeah, she's so sweet. They are fabulous. I love her scar design so much, and I love all her designs. Everything she does is just amazing. Big fan. I was genuinely, the first time she followed me back, or like said something, or like she recognized one of the comics that I made right now, is it a year ago? A little bit more than a year ago, I made this comic of Pearl and Scar at the end of Secret Life, and she saw that and she just loved it so much that she followed me back, and I was genuinely just so surprised, because I was like, this amazing artist is following me back. No way. I'm still like the same with Savenchi. I don't know if you guys know Seven. Seven doesn't do animatics, but she does make amazing art, and she also follows me back on Twitter, and I just had a heart attack. And the same with Persefida, like, so many amazing artists. I also had the same with Ray. If Ray hears this. Yeah, congrats, wow. I mean, in the end, we're all just people, but, you know. It's like, I was like, it's so cool to be, you know, to just be, like, kind of a part of it. Although, I am thinking of just doing this, that this will be, like, the last time I will join into a live series animatics thing. It sounds a little sad, but I feel like I have so much more other things going on right now that I feel like if there was ever to be another live series, that I will just, and people will just know me for fan art. That would kind of make me sad in a way, if that makes sense. At the same time, I love the creators, but I think I'm slowly just wanting to try different stuff, and I want people to, well, I can do like several things at once, right? That's no problem in that. But I think that this live series, I don't know what it's gonna be called, will be the last one. I also think it might be the last live series ever anyway, before Green comes with something else. So, well, we'll see what happens. You know, whatever happens, happens. Because I really want to focus on, well, making this story called Irredeemable. And I think it would just clear my head a little bit. Hi, Namika! Namika? Is this cool? I don't know. I don't know what to think of that. Bye, Hermes. Thank you for being here. People recognize good stories and good art. Shape your art and your work, and a lot of us will support. True, true. Thanks, Eric. I do think that when you just think of Irredeemable as like a concept, a lot of more people are. It's like more easy to like Irredeemable than my other story, because my other story is really niche, and like Dylan and the Green Storm is really niche in a way. And for like a small audience, but Irredeemable is just like your typical fantasy dramatic thing. So thank you, Namika, that's really nice of you. Well, yeah, so we'll see what happens. Whatever happens, happens. And also, I like exploring different stuff, so... Well, I mean, that's the reason that I'm drawing this right now. Also, I love this charm that she has here. Look at that. That's so cool. I might wanna do that here. Okay, like a butterfly is so... It's so... Yeah. It's really... Now I just come up with the Dutch word. But it's really easy to just draw. You know, to be like, okay, yeah, Shinobu, yeah, of course she has an insect-coated thing, so it's easier to just... Who's my favorite Demon Slayer? Katie. Ooh. Okay, K-pop Demon Hunters, I think it will be Genu, but I also really love Bobby, and I love that stupid tiger, the crow, or I don't think it's a crow, it's a magpie, but I like that magpie too. Honestly, from the girls, I just love them all. I do not have a favorite. I don't think I can. I love Mira's energy, I love Zoe's energy, and I absolutely love Rumi too. It almost never happens that I love all the girl characters, but I really do in K-pop Demon Hunters. Also, yeah, I don't know. And Demon Slayer? Oof. Akaza. 100%. I love Akaza. But my favorite Demon Slayer would be... Sanemi, the Wind Hashira. I love him. I know he's a jerk, like he's genuinely such a stupid man, but I don't know what it is about him. I I just really like him. I don't know why. He's cool. He's just cool. I think it started with me just really liking the way his katana looked. I think you should be that Jungkook wannabe. Yes, I absolutely agree, but I sadly already made... Wait, I'm gonna show you. I do agree though. If I would have made... But I made the actual demons that, you know... Yeah, K-pop Demon Hunters did it really well with the girls. Wait. You guys gotta see this. Okay, so yeah, these three stupid idiots are the Saja boys. You're welcome. Yeah, they look so stupid. Also, I do not like the drawing I made of Kokushibo, but I don't really care. So, I don't know, why would I hate Celine? Oh, I agree. Celine is just not nice. Let's just say that. I think she is a really bad mentor. Bobby is better. Also, but I do think we had too little screen time of Celine to actively hate her, if you know what I mean. Hi, Jax! So anyway, here are my boys. I love them, and I absolutely adore them. Thank you, Alice. It's really nice of you. Oh, bye and hi and bye, Jax. It was nice that you have like stop by for a sec. So yeah. Also, I'm gonna show you guys just every single piece of art that I made for this AU because I've been really enjoying myself. So stupid, but like look at my boy. Look at him. He looks so good. I just love him. Okay, so that's like the first one. This one is Doma. And maybe it's a bit of a spoiler, but as long as you don't look it up, it doesn't matter. I agree, Baby Saja is awesome. That's like, he's my favorite next to Gino, because Gino is an actual developed character. FNAF and Demon Slayer. I might, but I also don't know. Also, here is Akaza. Akaza is my favorite demon in Demon Slayer. Because of obvious reasons, but I will not state it for people who haven't watched Demon Slayer, and I will just not, you know, spoil it, but I absolutely love this man. I have a little figurine of him in my room that's always, like, just standing there, like a cute little guy. Anyways, he has a delicious donut in the mouth, if you know, you know. And then the last one was with Koku, and I gave him like a little soda because, you know, soda pop. Look at him with his beautiful hair. Okay, well, basketball, yes. The basketball demon is my favorite demon. Yeah. Anyway, my mom saw this and she did not like it, but I do not care. I do not care. My mom is... The donut? There's nothing wrong with the donut. What are you talking about? There's nothing wrong with the donut. Yeah, just... nothing. Namika, I agree. Baby is great. Yes. Baby is awesome. It's like the subversion of expectations that he's like this really like the cutesy character from the band, but then he just started rapping and I was like, dang, okay. And it genuinely sounded good. I think the voice actors did an awesome job. Yes, yeah. I haven't read the manga, but I have been spoiled for so much. Oh my goodness. But you were right. A lot of people told me I should have made him eat a Kit Kat. But I will just... Let's not get into detail again, because that's a spoiler without context. Anyways, I am liking Shinobu right now. I'm starting to like it. So think that she would have like the little butterfly pattern at like the bottom of her pants. Although I do kind of hate that I would need to draw that again and again and again. What if the girls are the Hashira from the future? Yeah. Yeah. Also, a lot of people told me that I should like draw some characters that are not alive in Demon Slayer anymore as the girls, but I will just not do that because I feel like I should draw more of the popular and well-known characters, at characters that people have already seen in the anime. Personally, I thought about reading the manga, but I do want to read it in like the actual paperback and not online. I don't know what it is, but I want to read books with actual paper. Am I being a little spoiled brat? Maybe, but yeah, it's just part of the. I don't know any of these characters, but I will say this are beautiful. Thank you. You know, it doesn't matter because if you're just here for the art, we're just here for the art. We're just here to vibe, right? And well, you can see the characters on the side, so you can kind of understand what I'm trying to go for. Kanao and Mitsuri are the other members. Yes, I was thinking of Kanao, but I was also thinking of Nezuko, because Nezuko is like a demon after all. And like, she would fit the role of Rumi really well too. But at the same time, I do agree with you, Kanao would be like, maybe like an easier character to pick for Zoe. So yes, I'm kind of still wondering which of the two I should do in that department, but honestly, reading a book that totally just doesn't have the same vibe. Yeah, absolutely. It's just, I might be spoiled, but that's, yeah, basically. I was thinking of buying the whole Demon Slayer thing for myself, but I was like, am I such a weeb that I would do that? That I would like spend, how much euros is it if I buy the whole of Demon Slayer manga? Let's see. Oh, it's 140 euros, which would in dollars would be like 160 USD, I think, or even a little bit more. 170 USD. Which, well, I think it's like, I don't mind that much. I have the money, and I could just spend my YouTube money on $112. Oh. Well, I guess maybe. Oh, it's pounds. But pounds is like much more expensive, right? Pounds is like €1 and 50 cents is £1, I think. Hey, you're a Brit. Where in Britain are you from? If I might, you can just say north or south. I don't know. I got some British friends, IRL, which are awesome people. I wanted to visit them, but no. Then the thing came. Let's not talk about that, but I borrowed 2 manga. I only have the first paperback. Manchester! Oh, that's cool! That's really cool. I always hear people talking about Manchester United. Because, like, the football group. And yes, I'm saying football because I'm European. And y'all can fight me. Because American football just doesn't make sense. Girl, I'm in the Netherlands. I don't know. You can talk to me about bad weather, but we have the same weather patterns as you do. I know exactly how you feel. So don't worry. I know all about bad weather. I went to visit Somerset, like Bristol. Kind of like Bath and Bristol. No, I haven't watched Squid Game, but my sister does, and she spoiled all of it for me, so I do know of it. I just don't think that's something I can get into. I watched the first 2 episodes, and I was like, no. I know that it will get better after that, but for some reason, I'm really stubborn. So if somebody tells me that I should watch something, it's almost an automatic no for me, because then I'm like, you told me to watch something? Well, I won't do it now. Bristol is good. Well, I heard that Bristol has like a lot of crime. But well, my friends come like around that part, like around Bristol. They live there. And Bath is such a beautiful city. I haven't went to London, but Bath is so pretty. We were there during a really dry period, though. So all the grass, there was no green grass in Bath. Could you even believe that? Because England is like known to be the most green country from whole Europe. Like, it's like the most green. Yeah. Wait. Yeah. If you come down here, you won't have to worry about bad weather. You will cook like a lobster though. Yeah, fair. Fair. Max Verstappen. Yay, Max Verstappen. Yeah, love that guy. Woo. Yeah, Max is pretty cool. I think he's a cool guy. Although I do not care that much for Formula 1. But I do, a lot of my friends do, but I could not care less. Oh, have a good shower, Alice. You know what is like really funny? In the Netherlands, we call shower douche. But it sounds like you saying like that someone is a douchebag. So yeah, I don't know, that's pretty fun. I know that then, do I have some tips for a little artist? Yes. Draw with a pen in a sketchbook. And make sure you have like a small sketchbook. I think that's like a really, one of the, you're a big F1 fan, understandable. Anyways, I think having a small sketchbook that you can keep with you at almost all times, that you can put in your bag, and just having a pen or like a mechanical pencil. I don't have an ArtFight account. I wanted to get into ArtFight, but I'm just a little bit too busy at the moment to bother myself with it, and I will probably join next year or try to join next year, but sadly I'm just not able to do it right now. Although I do know what it is, and I do know that a lot of people love it, and well, I should probably get into it one day. And well, what was I saying about art? In French it's also douche, yeah. In Norwegian too, and I think in German too. So dossier. I don't know. Whatever. I am bad at Italian. My dad was learning Italian for his job a little while, but he gave up. Anyway, yeah, ArtFight is just not gonna be it for me for now. There will be probably a time in my life where I will get into it, but that time is just not now, sadly enough. Also, what was I saying? Right now I'm really busy with another commission, like you can't see it at the moment, but well, if any of you know, I've been commissioned by CG5, which is gonna be really cool, and I'm gonna do the I See a Dreamer video, but then the full video. Like, I'm gonna actually draw Undertale, and then for the absolute complete video, which is really cool. It's gonna be on his account, and it's gonna be pretty awesome. I wish I could share a little bit more, but for now I will just say this, but that's like my big project at the moment, and doing an ArtFight 2 would make me so stressed. So I'm just trying to, you know, keep myself from being too stressed, because I have gray hair in my hair because of my high stress levels, and I don't even know where that's coming from. I really struggle at shading. Ooh. Shading is like, I think a big part of understanding shading is understanding 3D spaces, like understanding something that's round or something that's cubical, right? So if you're able to think about a 2D object in 3D, then shading will become easier for you. I genuinely think everything goes hand in hand in art. And well, like there's like this way that you can shade, which is just like everything that faces like down here. If I think about like a 3D space in this, like especially like here, like this is like a plane. You call this a plane. And like there are like the way that the light would hit. If there was a light hitting from here, right? You can basically simplify where the light is gonna hit for yourself. So it's like, okay, so this is all facing up. This is all just facing up. Here will probably be, this will probably have like a cast shadow because the light is being blocked by the hair covering the face. Which is, well, it's easy to understand, but it's like, you need to understand 3D to understand shading. And then the light will probably hit this spot the most, and this spot the most, and probably the top of her lip, but that kind of depends on what you like. And, well, it's just, like, if you think about the light hitting, then just think about, like, this kind of stuff in general. And then you can also think about the spaces that the light won't hit, which is, like, underneath the chin, the nose, the here, like, the fingers. It's, like, try to simplify it for yourself in small shapes and, like, triangular shapes and just shapes, like, simple shapes. Is that a good way to say that? I think so. No problem. We have the most verbal conjugations in existence. I pity those who have to dive into it for the first time. Fair enough. Yeah, no problem. I hope that could help you a little bit. But I think that shading shouldn't... There was like this way I used to shade when I was younger. Was I would just put black on top like this, and then I would just like erase the inside of the thing, and I was like, okay, yeah, that's like making sense, right? Because like look at that, like oh wow, yeah, that's, look at that amazing shading. Well, that's just lazy, and it doesn't follow any rules, it's just doing that stuff. But that was how I used to shade when I was like 15, 14. And then I got into, I think it helps a lot just looking at artists that are at the top of their game. Like, just look at artists that you really like and look how they apply shadows and lights in their work. And also look in real life, of course, like how does it actually work? It sounds really boring, but you can make it really fun for yourself. Am I rambling? Maybe. Okay, I'm gonna do like a little gradient in her jacket, which I think is so cute. And I will give her this pink thing underneath. But there's so much in art that you gotta, you know, think of, and there's so much that you gotta, like, contrast, value. I think color even comes like last with importance. But a lot of younger artists really put like color in like the first line, while they don't even understand value and contrast and stuff. Also, my headphone is hurting me because I have it like half on my ear. Ow! I'm just pulling at my ear right now. I should have thought about it, but I did not, and I'm being an idiot. Also, how long have we been streaming, guys? Let's see. Oh, wait. I'm not seeing it right now. Oh, it's been an hour. Okay. Do you use Nightshade in the drawings you publish? Nightshade doesn't actually work. I know what you mean, but it doesn't actually work. The best way to prevent people from using it is from... Well, it's sadly just from trying to put your like your handle or like your thing inside your art and just hide it. But Nightshade sadly doesn't work. Well, at least not the way people think it does. And honestly, I don't think I think my art style is so different all the time that I do think it's really hard to make a complete AI copy of it, because my art style changes so much. So unless you specifically want to like steal my Dylan art style or like art styles that I use more often, I don't think people would really care about stealing my art, but I don't know for sure. And at the same time, there's nothing I can do to stop it, because there's been so much art published already. It sounds a little sad, but at the same time, I don't think the worth of my art comes from... Ooh, that looks nice. The worth of my art comes from the way I draw myself, like actually myself. I think it's my ideas and my... I don't know. I don't think my art style is specifically why people would follow me, but I'm not sure. I haven't actually asked people. So maybe I should try to get, maybe I should... I've just stopped caring at some point. But like, if you want to steal my art, yeah, that can happen, but like, what can I do? I will file a complaint if people actually start doing that, of course. There's been people on YouTube stealing actual drawings. I've seen that, like people stealing my videos and posting them. Like, there's this Graffiti Falls video that I made, and people started like making art, stealing that. Even people who stealed my irredeemable art, which I was like so confused about. I was like, you're stealing my official OC art, which is so weird to me. Oh no. Wait, I gotta save this art piece before it dies. Thank you. Be proud of yourself. Thank you. I will. I'll try to be more proud of myself. But I'm also really hard of myself, because it's just nice to, be your own worst critic. Does this even look like Shinobu? I feel like I should add some of Rumi's color into her hair. Like the really magenta-like. Just so it has like a little bit more of the K-pop Demon Hunter vibe going on. I don't know. Anyways, that's, I'm just trying. Should I make the bottom of the pants, like, pink? Like this? Like the way... I think her shoe should be black, because that looks good. I was a ghost, I was alone. Oh my gosh. Huntrix has been in my... It's just been in my head and my mind all the time. Genuinely. I think so? Okay, not sure. Okay, wait. Should I make the butterfly in her hair pink? That's cute. Should do that. Should I add more gold? Because, Rumi's design has a little bit more gold in there. And for Shinobu, I feel like silver would feel more on point. But at the same time... Also, I should have given her an earpiece. Because look how they use a lot of earpieces and earrings and glitters in the Huntrix style. The Huntrix designs, I should say. we'll see where we get. And she looks so cool though. I like it. Where would the gold... Yeah, I would just replace, like, I would replace stuff. Wait. I duplicated a layer, and I'm just gonna go over some of the things, and I'm just gonna replace the silver stuff with the gold stuff, or the gold stuff with the silver stuff. Oh, no, wait, the silver stuff with the gold stuff. Wow, talking. Okay, like this, just putting gold everywhere that I feel like it would kind of fit. Huntrix and Good Kid are having an all-out war in my head, seeing who gets to keep my attention. That's really funny. Okay, this would be like, if I would do gold, it would be like almost like this, and having a little bit more thing going on here. Yeah, and I would do like probably like some gold or earpiece too. So this would be it with gold, and then I would probably also do like a gold, and I should... That's pretty cool actually. I do not hate that. Okay, now that I introduced Silver a little bit more, like... Thank you, Nakima, for coming. It was really nice chatting with you. Alright, I hope... I should do more art streams. I should. You have a good one, okay? Oh, whoops. My stylus fell. What do you guys think? I do think the gold adds. Like, it adds to the extraness of Huntrix. Look at that. I think it adds. But it can also... Is this a make it or break it kind of deal? I do think the pink, this shade of pink doesn't go too well with the gold. But we can change that too. We can change the shade of pink. Yeah, with the gold, should I keep the gold? Yes, okay, we're gonna do the gold then. Beautiful, okay, great, awesome. Let's keep it. Sometimes I gotta be a little bit more patient, because then I know that the chat always has a slight delay on streams. And I'm like, wait, where's the chat going, guys? Okay, that's awesome. Let's keep that. And let's color some of the clothing folds like that. Okay. Yeah, I like this a lot. This is so cool. Also, she would wear rings. I think that would also fit the aesthetic a little bit more. Just a lot of jewelry. I feel like jewelry just really sells that look of K-pop idol. Yes, I agree. The gold does make her thing more shine better. Should I introduce her katana to some? Oh, okay, that looks weird. I think like she would definitely use her katana that she uses in Demon Slayer as her spiritual, her Hanmoon weapon. It also looks like she's gonna hit you with that ring. She's gonna be like she will hit the demons with that. She will bash them with her bare hands. Although she is not strong physically. Canonically, she is not strong physically, but... I'm thinking of making the pink a little bit more to the orange side of pink. Wait, let's see if that's gonna work out. Let's see. A little bit more orangey pink. Wait, this is not how I should go about this. Instead of this, we're going to do overlay. Overlay is my best friend. My favorite blending mode. For real. Okay, so... no, I actually like the pink I was going with. But she sure as heck's the smartest. Yeah, I think so too. I do, like, on TikTok, I get so many people that are just hating on this girl. And I'm like, why? She is so... she's cute. And she's just an absolute diva. And I don't know. I love her so much. But people are just hating on her. For no reason. She's... so yeah, that's a little sad. But I think... that's also why people in my comment section are like, no, you should not draw Shinabu as Rumi because Shinabu doesn't deserve to be Rumi's role. I was like, shut up. Shut up. I will do it the way I want to do. Hi Mel. I haven't seen either of these shows, but I'm here anyway. Well, if you want to know, the context is basically combining demon slayers that hunt with katanas in the early 1900s, 1920, I think, with K-pop, basically. It's like, but I don't know. It's physically impossible. Yeah. She's awesome. Honestly, I wish there were more demon slayers that were girls because I feel like there are too little girls in this show. So that's why I'm a little bit of like, I have a bias towards the girlies because I do not want to ever hate on them. I love them. Left the screen for 5 minutes and there's gold in the design. It looks pretty good. Well, I'm glad you think so. Because I was really wondering if it would look good, but I do think it does. A bit. Hi Rai, how are you doing? It's a Bay live stream. Yes, for the first time in half a year, which is crazy. But, well, yeah, there were some things going on, which is why I wasn't live streaming for a while, but I think that's pretty resolved right now. So, also, I think YouTube is lying to me because YouTube is saying that there's just one person watching me. And I just don't think that's the truth, but... you know what, YouTube, you do you. I wish I could hide the fact that... I wish I could just hide it. But whatever. Half a year. Yeah. Feels like a month ago. Yeah, right? I was... but I think I streamed like for the last time. It was like in January? But I'm not sure. Okay, YouTube is just lying. It says that we have no people watching. Wait, this is a perfect idea. Hi Hypo, do you like the idea? I made some shorts about it as well. Oh my gosh, but YouTube is just really unforgiving when it comes to K-pop Demon Hunters and Demon Slayer content. Because I swear, every single time I post something about Demon Slayer, YouTube is like, yeah, we don't like this. And they just completely... It says 8 or which... yeah, okay, weird. Why is... like my YouTube, like there's this live stream thing that, like the panel, the control panel that says that there are just 2 people. But I think it just likes to lie to me, so I can cry. Okay, I'm just gonna refine a little bit of the design, but I also want to get to the other girls. I love K-pop Demon Hunters and Demon Slayer. All of my K-pop Demon Hunter fans get shadow bans. That's so... On YouTube is unforgiving. We're figments of your imagination. I have been talking to myself this whole time. Honestly, that's really real because I talk to myself when I'm alone a lot. Because I'm secretly really lonely and I don't have any friends. Just kidding, I do have friends. But they don't ever watch my live streams. I think it was in March. Oh, maybe. Maybe I'm being dumb. Maybe I'm being dumb. But I feel like it's been half a year. When I made the happy ending video and it says it was in March. Oh, okay. Yes, it was with the channel, but oh yeah, okay, so it was a little bit. I forgot. You're right. Oopsie doopsie. Okay. It's like really easy. I feel like I'm so lazy because I always just color the line art and then I just go over it instead of making... I'm sorry, color the sketch and not color the line art. So I feel like such a lazy artist because I don't want to do actual line art. I just do color the sketch, like make a kind of a clean sketch and then that's it. I feel like she should have a little bit more of makeup. Let's add some makeup to this girl. Let's give her some... Honestly, this is so much fun about drawing people that wear canonically makeup because it's like you can play your own little makeup simulator. I used to do that as a kid so much. I would go to those websites and just like those gaming websites for like online games and then just color or well, I would dress up Sonic characters. Yes, that was something I was into. Dressing up Sonic characters and making like my Sonic OC. I didn't even know anything about Sonic, but I liked the art style, so I was just like doing that. And lazy looks like... Thank you. The point is more that, you know, it would look cleaner if I would draw line art, but yeah. I love the look of slightly clean sketches. Me too. The point is, I also really like the look of really polished work, but I shouldn't be too hard on myself. I'm doing polished work for my commissioner right now, for both of my commissioners. Okay, no, the eyeshadow is not working for me. Okay, I think a little bit of blush would go well. I do the same thing, like just coloring, yeah. It's easier. Whoops. I also think it's really cute to make the nose always a little bit red. I think it's so adorable. Look at that. Okay, that's a little... Like, it genuinely looks like she has makeup on right now. Also, let's paint this a little shadow-like. There we go. I feel like I should keep just the underlip as like part of the design because I feel like that just sells the idea that it's actually Shinobu. Shinobu? I'm just gonna pretend like I said her name right. I'm just gonna make people fall in love with this, and if they don't like it, then that's their problem and they should make their own. Yeah. That's gonna be my stance. Honestly, I've been really reluctant to draw the Huntrix girls as like Demon Slayer / Demon Hunters thing because people have been fighting in the comment section about who it should be. And I was like, okay. Because, well, there are ships, but I just think we're just not gonna do the shipping part. I do need to explain myself because, well, it's Shinobu, and if you know anything about the lore, Shinobu and the guy that I supposedly drew as Gino do not really go well lore-wise with Demon Slayer. And also, the person I drew as Gino is canonically a psychopath. So yeah, I do not want to, you know, ship her with a canonical psychopath. But at the same time, I feel like nobody else but him would just do, like, would make this demon boy band a thing. You're pretending all of this base so you can pretend that... Yeah, you're right. I can just pretend, you know? But anyway, yeah, it's always fun to ship canonical psychopaths with people. I mean, there have been too many people liking the canonical psychopath anyway, so... And also, by the way, this is an AU. I can do whatever the heck I want. Nobody's gonna tell me I can't. Because if they don't like it, they should just make their own version, right? Right? But psychopaths, yeah. Hi, Liminal. Oh, I'm really loving this, guys. Look at her. She looks divine. And we love that. We love a slay girl. Literally. Slay demons. I really hope my siblings aren't watching this because they will make fun of me so bad. Oh my gosh. Okay, I kind of like it. I mean, ships like Sukuna and Cinderella exist at this point. I'm not sure. Honestly, I do ship Sukuna and Cinderella. I said it. I really like that. I really like that the internet did that. I just really like it. I don't know what it is. Yes, but these characters actually do canonically interact. In, like, Demon Slayer, they do interact. As you can see in the trailer. Well, I know a little bit more than I should know, but... Do they usually watch your videos? What do you mean with they? Yeah, they... Oh, yes, my siblings. Oh, they do watch my videos. And they called me cringe 2 days ago. They were like, yeah, you're pretty cringe. And I just... My heart broke, but at the same time, I don't care, because, well, being cringe is part of why my art career is slowly becoming successful. So I think I should just embrace it. And also, I think too many people think too much is cringe nowadays. But yeah, my siblings. Hi, Octoon! Yes, sorry, I just forgot about what I was talking about. But yes, my siblings. Give them an inch, they take a mile. True. I like making characters, but I mostly do it in gacha since my drawing skills are limited. I heard of gacha. I think it's like... Is it a website? I don't really know. Is it like this character mesh up thing? I don't really... Cringe is subjective. You'll always be cringe to some... True. True. Honestly, I've been cringe my whole life, so I'm just embracing it right now. You know, people can hate me all they want for it, but... To be honest, there are a lot of really sweet people in my life that really, really do, you know, support me, even though they do think some of my stuff is a little weird sometimes, but, you know. I come from, like, people who are really, like, a lot of people in my life are, like, really traditional in the way that they think, and there's nothing wrong with that, but, like, I always kind of stand out that way. Like, I always kind of be like, oh yeah, that's just bae, they say. Like, I genuinely don't think that I'm the weirdest person ever, but the people in my life just make me sometimes think that I am. And honestly, I don't blame them. I've known a lot of people that I'm close with now. I've known my whole life, so they accept me for who I am, and that's good, because honestly, you shouldn't be with people that don't accept you for who you are. Unless you were a bad person, then I understand. But I don't think any one of you are. Hey, Perry! How are you doing? It's cool to see you here. Dang. Hi, Olive. Never joined a shit stream. Thank you, thank you. I'm glad you like the setup. I have worked kind of hard on it, but I don't know. Preach. Slay. Perry, I know you've never watched Demon Slayer, but I will try to persuade you right now to watch Demon Slayer because it's absolutely freaking amazing. And a new movie is coming out. Guys, subscribe to Perry, by the way. Perry makes amazing animatics and art. Just how I started animating and drawing and stuff. I just got this 60 subscriber and I can color, animate, or draw half of this good. Oh gosh, please just keep going. I know it's you don't have time. That's fair, but please just keep going and just you'll get there. I genuinely think if nobody believes in you, you can believe in yourself, and that's pretty freaking amazing. To be honest, you should be your own biggest supporter, and I do think comparison is like the killer of joy. So like watch out with like comparing yourself to people, because you don't know what people did to like get to that point. And I think it's just a really dangerous trap to fall in, and I have definitely fallen into that trap as well. Every pony, oh gosh. But yeah, Perry, what do you think of this design? Just if you just look at it objectively, what do you think? Does she look good? Does she look like she could be a K-pop demon slayer? I need more yeah, you should check out Perry. Definitely. No problem. Happy to give advice any day. Although I do not think I would be the best teacher, but Oh, I'm shaking. But that's just because of the energy drink. It always happens. It happens every single stream. No, because I'm going through that right now with my designs that I'm making. Almost all of them are animal, and I just know some of the fruits. Oh, definitely. I know exactly how you feel. There have been like a time in my life where I would just draw animals because I love drawing animals, but I didn't even know what a furry was. And then suddenly people on school found my art accounts, and I started getting bullied on school for being a furry while I didn't even know what a furry was, which is crazy. And also my persona also, while she's like a satyr or like a fawn, she is not a furry, but I've seen people talk about me in comment sections. They call me a furry. Well, really nice. Love the colors and stuff. Thank you. It's really nice of you. But yeah, I know what you're going through, and I can definitely relate, and I'm here for you. I just drew it for a challenge I'm doing this month. Oh gosh, I want to see that. I'll see that in a minute, okay? Because right now I want to focus on this, but I will definitely check that out. Also, should I color her eyebrows? Animals are just fun. They are. It's fun to draw them. And honestly, you can just like the possibilities are endless with animals, right? Like there's so much fun stuff you can do with these signs. Yeah, people should really get over themselves. Honestly, we have so many things. Like my mom didn't like that I drew boys with long hair. She was literally like, "Why did you draw boys with long hair?" I was like, "Mom, it's because I want to." But she was like, "Dang, yeah, I don't know how I feel about that." And I was like, "You don't have to feel anything about it. Just move." By the way, guys, my mom is she's absolutely lovely. So, like, just this one instance of her doesn't mean that you guys should judge my mom. But sometimes she has, like, wild takes. Someone in one of my comments asked why I was drawing furries, and I was like, it's a hybrid. And they wouldn't stop arguing and be, oh yeah, oof. That's so... Yeah, people should get over themselves, for real. I was just having trouble typing it. YouTube is being weird. Honestly, YouTube is being weird for me too. There has been instances where I try to post anything and like my comment either just doesn't show up on their pages, or there have been people commenting on my videos that was meant for like a different video. So YouTube has just been bugging and being weird. I guess it totally is spoiled, but it maybe Tango is a Chihuahua. Yes, Tango is a Chihuahua. That's awesome. Most of my friends are with guys with long hair. Yeah, for real. Like, I also have friends that are guys with long hair. I don't get the point, but whatever. I really enjoy adding animal features to my OCs. And just pure animals are fun too. Absolutely. There was a reason when I stopped... Oh, Perry, you remember that little... Wait, maybe I have part of her. Nope, I don't. Okay, Claire. Like that little Griffin character. I can just draw her, like, literally here. I used to draw her all the time, every day, on every single flipping piece of my sketchbook. Wait, I'm gonna draw her right now. This is Claire, and she's a griffin, and she's so flipping adorable. And people bullied me just because she was, like, an anthropomorphic animal, right? I had the silly little... Yeah, she's so cute. New to streaming, but I was wondering how to stream on YouTube and go... Oh, YouTube? Like, make sure OBS, like the recording... Like, I had a lot of trouble with starting to stream on YouTube, to be honest. But she's so cute, and, like, I have sketchbooks full of her. But I'm still kind of reluctant to draw her, because people do, you know, still, you know, draw, like, call me a furry, despite, no, me not being that, of course, but she's adorable, and I will probably draw her in the future, but... Okay, I'm just gonna make a little... I should probably get to the other girls as well. Yeah, right? I've drawn Claire so many times that she's just, you know, she's just burned in my brain, if you know what I mean. YouTube streaming is the bane of my existence. Do you do streams, Barry? Have I seen you stream? I forgot. But I'm also, like, for the chat and stuff, I'm using Streamlabs, which honestly I still don't really... I gotta be honest, I'm still having trouble with Streamlabs, to be honest, but, well, it's working for the chat, so yeah, that's nice. I stream on Twitch. Oh, yeah. Oh gosh, I was thinking of maybe going back to streaming on Twitch, because I used to do that as well, and I do think Twitch is much more easy to handle than YouTube is, but at the same time, I never get any views on... I never get any views on Twitch. It just doesn't happen. So, well, I don't know. We'll see about that. But I'll see what maybe in the future I might do it again. Because, well, I don't go on Twitch much. No, me neither. Okay, time to flip the canvas, because honestly... Okay, we got Rumi, or well, slash Shinabuka, we got her pretty done and finished here, which is cool. Bye, Emmeline. Oh, go! Happy birthday to your sister. I'm almost, guys. Oh my gosh. In just a week from now, like it's Tuesday, right? Next week Tuesday is my birthday. Next week Tuesday. Should probably do something with that. So yeah, well, that's gonna be fun. And I'm turning 22 and I don't want to because I feel so flipping old. And I hate being old. I feel like I'm still like 18 or something. Not even that. I feel like I'm 17, but here we are. Birthday. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, here is her sword. Well, that looks dumb. I should have waited to make the drawing to— ah, no. No matter. No matter. You're an elder? Oh my goodness. Don't call me that. Please. It feels like my talent has been wasted. You know, that's also really toxic about the art community, and I will say that now. I know, we're talking about a lot of toxicity, dang. One foot in a grave, yeah, no, I already got like gray hair, dang. Like, that's for real. But one really toxic thing about the art community is, as long as somebody isn't under 18, you just automatically, like, you're not a talented artist anymore, you're not a skillful artist anymore, you're just an artist. It's just, a lot of people hate on older artists, but they also hate on younger artists, so it's like, no matter what you do, it's never good enough. But I still think, like, whoa, okay. Beating you is what I do. Buddy, I'm not a naughty, but sorry. And when I pull up a little late to the party. La 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 la. Okay. Happy birthday to me. Sketches in these sentences like that. Oh, that's so cute. I can confirm this is a very common feeling. I feel like the last 3 years of my life were some kind of lucid dream. Yeah, just support the art. It doesn't matter how old or how young somebody is. I feel like just thinking about, like, oh, this artist is this age and I am this age, so like, either I'm better or worse than them. Just comparing people by age is such a stupid thing, because I feel like somebody can start drawing when they're 20 and they will get hate because they're 20 and they just started drawing. Like, why didn't you do it earlier? Like, shut up, let this person start drawing, because sheesh. Okay, that was another rant. I should stop ranting for once, but okay. But yeah, that was another rant. Nice. Okay, let's copy the art and do it again. Okay. Hi, alien. We need to just support each other and be these. Yes, absolutely. I do feel, however, that the AI thing has brought artists closer to each other. Like, genuinely, in that way, I feel like people are more like, okay, we gotta support real artists, right? And that's pretty wonderful. Despite that I rather would not have AI be here, I do think that's a good thing. Just do what I do and never tell your age. Yeah, I should have probably kept my age a secret, but honestly, I don't care enough, I guess. I just don't care enough. I should care probably a little bit more, but meh. Beating you is what I do, yeah. Bye, Simon. Okay, I think this is pretty cool. Let's lengthen the canvas, because dang, we have a lot more to do. Common enemy, yes. The rants are part of the experience, yeah, true. I do think, however, that I should watch out with ranting a little bit too much, because then I just start to feel like I'm some kind of pessimist or something. And I don't want to come off as a pessimist. That's like the last thing. I want to be a positive YouTuber. Oh my gosh. You don't have any survival skills. Okay, but you should genuinely watch out with telling too many people that, though. Because people are creepy. You guys are literally babies. Oh my gosh. Little babies. Why aren't you guys sleeping yet? Sheesh. Especially you, alien. It's almost 10. You should go to sleep. It is 10. It's literally 10. You should go to sleep. You're a little baby. Yes. No. Yeah, you're right. It's not safe no matter what age. So, guys, one of the funniest things that happened to me is I made this Meet the Artist video, right? With me being like my name, my age, my favorite color. Yeah, you guys know what I'm talking about. And people on TikTok saw it as a Tumblr account. Like, I was trying to tell people that I was, you know, I was open to dates just because I said that I did not have a lover. I just said, my character just shook her head at being like, do I have a lover? No. People were just taking that as an opportunity and they run with it, which is crazy. I walk along the elderly and the infants. It's just, yeah, well. So yeah, people were like, there was this one comment of like this American dude. He was like, yeah, I've never dated a Dutch person before, but you know, I could get into it if you would give me a chance. I could be yours. And I was like, dude, please. Oh my gosh. People are freaks, yeah, for real. I was like, dang. Having things to complain about doesn't make you a pessimist. It makes you True. Yeah, people were really weird about my. Also, they were weird about the fact that she's a satyr. They were like, okay, I could be into that. I was like, dude, calm down. Okay, sheesh. You watched that video so much. Yes. Oh my gosh, it's really, people are so gross. Point is that I can really, if people are being stupid and cringe, I can just laugh about it. I'm really glad that I wasn't freaked out that much, but the amount of weird comments I got when people found out, and that just the fact that people find out that you're like a girl, like genuinely, like people only need to find out that you're a girl, and people are just immediately looking at you differently. It's so weird. You can just see, like, you can see the switch. It's so weird because every single time that I post like my bay leaf sauna on like a short, their comments genuinely just change from my normal views. Like the normal comments that I normally get on just any video, it's just different immediately. It's like, what the heck is going on? Honestly, I've learned to deal with it because, well, I've been a woman all my life, so I kind of know how to deal with this kind of stuff. But at the same time, it's like sometimes I'm just astonished by the audacity. Yes. I'm running a villain, and every now and then I think it might be exciting. Then real life happens, and I'm reminded that reality is so much worse than fiction. Yep, you're right. Your villain is totally realistic, Eric. Like, I know exactly who you're talking about. So yeah, stay safe out there, peeps, please. I would hate for something bad to happen to you guys. Like, just today I was watching this guy that made a tier list about characters in Demon Slayer, and like he would treat the guys with so much just like, oh yes, I like his design, and I like the way that he was talking about the guys, his character, and then when he went to the girls, he just switched, and I was genuinely enjoying his video until he got to the girls. I was like, why are you talking about them like this? I'm not gonna repeat it because personally I'm a little bit of I do not like going into certain themes, but I was like, dang, he got super explicit, and I was like, okay, I just immediately clicked off the video because I was just disgusted. Genuinely. It's like, how can you talk about people like that? Even like, I don't care if they're fictional or not. Don't talk about people like that. Please. Okay, I should stop ranting right now. But it has been a thing that's been on my mind a lot lately, so I gotta go, but continue to preach, dog. Thank you, Perry. Have a good one. Have a good one. Oh my gosh. Don't forget forehead. Octane, yeah, make more. You should make more OCs, definitely, Octane. Like, genuinely. Make the, like, give them a little story, give them a little setup, then you can give yourself more prompts to draw with, because I genuinely feel like a lot of people have, like, OCs, and they don't really give them any other things than, oh, they're fun to draw, and sometimes there's nothing wrong with that, but I genuinely think that you will enjoy drawing characters more and learn to draw them in different settings more if you genuinely think a little bit about how it can be such a simple one-line story, but, you know, it will help you in the long run, I think. That's disgusting, man. I'm sorry for those people that Don't worry, it's just, it happens so much, and I do not care anymore. It's just, it's fine. There's a trend in men writing women, where women's, yeah, I can't even say that word. It just doesn't work for, my head just doesn't allow me to say certain words. I don't know what is, yeah, I'm just... Villains are always psychopathic children. That's pretty funny. Bay is interesting, Rens. Okay, thank you. I'm glad you find my Rens interesting, because I genuinely think I'm going overboard sometimes. But, I do think my takes are good. I genuinely think I have good takes, but that's because they are my takes, and takes are just genuinely, I don't know. People can fight me. Also, should I give Shinobu like this, the demon mark? I do think it's cool. Yeah, let's just do that. Hi, Dragon Tamer. That's a funny name. I like dragons. I love dragons, even. I should draw dragons more, honestly. The stream gives me the same vibes that I have when talking to my bestie. Oh, that's such a compliment for me. I'm so happy you feel like at ease in a way? Is that like kind of? Guys, we're just spilling the tea. Okay, I hate saying that, honestly, but just we're just vibing here. And he's in a happy relationship with one of my friends. Oh, I love shopping. I love just shipping people like their OCs with each other. Just call me Dragon. Okay, I'll call you Dragon. Maybe she's yeah. That's like. It's just like, I just want to show people the art where she's just like, where she does have them, right? So she's like, also I'm going to make Akaza the more sympathetic character of the demons, even though Doma is the one who created the Saja, the demonic Saja boys. Yeah, Alien, just drop it. When I did I love reading the comments. It was like a Q&A stream. It was so fun. That's so much fun. Like 5 people, genuinely, you can vibe with 5 people. I can vibe with 1 person in chat. I'm so glad you guys are even here listening to me yap. And I love that the chat is pretty lively. I love it. It's I'm really happy with that. I'm glad I'm one of your favorite artists. Sometimes I can't grasp that people genuinely like think of my art as like their favorite, but that means a lot to me. Thank you. Okay, I should not forget that people have backs. Sometimes I forget that when drawing. I'm like, oh wait, people have backs. Whoopsie. Okay, I'm gonna color this real quick. I'm slacking a bit, but I don't really care. No, you're not talking too much. Definitely not. Don't worry. Don't worry. I do not think so. He'll give me an animal and I shall draw it cute. Draw a red panda. A red panda. Thank you guys. It's really nice. What drawing app am I using? I'm using Sketchbook Pro on the PC with a Wacom One display tablet. Sheesh. Also, people are slamming the door in the background. I'm sorry about that, but that just happens in my house sometimes. That's what when you live with your family, that just happens. Although they did promise me not to disturb me because I was streaming. I feel like such a cringe little idiot when I tell my family, like, guys, I'll be streaming, so, you know, just don't come in my room unannounced. They tend to do that a lot. Sometimes they just come in and they just watch my screen and they're like, oh yeah, I like that, and then they just walk out. Yeah. Life with siblings. If you know, you know. That is a dope setup. Wait, what? So, like, the world is made of music, and the main character is a cool tomboy, and she has a bestie that is a graffiti artist. And those two need to defeat an evil robotic child that looks cute. I love that. Please give me 20 seasons right now. That sounds like such a cool plot. Genuinely. Genuinely. Draw that. Make a comic. Make a Wattpad. I don't flipping know. Make anything. Just give me the goods. Red pandas are cute. They're my cousin's favorite. Hey, Dylan is the only thing on Webtoon that I actually care about. That means so much to me. Oh my gosh. I've been slacking on Dylan though. I should really get back to writing and thinking about my world and everything, but for some reason I am a little burned out about the story. I will get back to it, but I do want it to be better, so much better than the first two seasons, than the first season. So I will just take the time that I need, because, well, good stories take time, and try to, you know, genuinely make it good. But I do feel a little bit sad that I had to postpone it. But again, that's because I got this really big commission. There's just, you know, living and money sometimes needs to go before doing passion projects. Need more Dylan? Me too. I can only draw or animate on my phone. You know, I've drawn on my phone for a really long time as well. Okay, the chat is like, wait, honestly, just walking into your sibling's room and randomly saying stuff then leaving is so real. Yes. Yes, I've had that so many times. Just randomly, my sister, especially my younger brother, he just comes in, he's like, nah, okay, and then he just puts down he genuinely just clicks on or the light off. Sometimes I really like to have the light off, but then he just turns it on and leaves the door open and he leaves. And I want to slap him, but at the same time, I don't know. I also really put to making an animated series. Oh, making it an animated series is genuinely, I think it's a really cool idea, but just know that you will spend a lot of time on it. So, are you gonna get enough time, and do you want to be that devoted to it? It's really, like, I understand, like, that you want it, but, like, you gotta ask yourself if you're up to it. And of course, if you're not posting anything, then there's less scared things about, like, it's less things to be scary about. I'm about halfway through Dylan, and oh, thank you, Lava Star. I didn't even notice. Sorry, I wasn't even noticing there was someone new in the chat. And Nosy is there too. Oh, guys, I'm not really into romance comics. Well, I was for a little while, but I stopped reading it. because I think a lot of things are done usually really bad. Oh my goodness, look at her! My pretty little darling. I just want to hug her, she's so cute. Evening, yeah, definitely, it's evening here. It's almost night even. Multiple animated series, sounds like a stretch, honestly. Bae, how could I? I'm sorry. I think I might be a little bit boring on that side of the thing. I might be a little bit boring, but yeah, well. I mean, how much romance is there in Dylan? Well, almost 0 to none, because I don't like writing it. There's just, well, I do like writing it, but only with a really specific. I think I'm really picky when it comes to romance. Really picky. I want to make a series about masked children. Not just, oh, that's cool. I like that. But yeah, again, I will definitely take my time on Dylan. I will not let anyone, even if I do think everyone deserves to have an ending to that story, I will not let anyone just tell me what to do. I don't know what I think about her eyes. Her eyes make the stars feel like they're not shining. Oh no, now Bruno Mars has invaded my head. Hey, you go play Phasmophobia. I still want to play that game one, but I don't know. I don't know about yet. She's so beautiful. Oh my gosh. And I tell her every day. Almost all the stories I come up with are fan stories, and they're also dang weird. You know, I feel like weird stories have potential, so don't be too bummed about it. She looks so cute. I do think that I'm better with drawing girls than boys, but well, it's just I've drawn. There was just a time that I just didn't draw any masculine characters ever because muscles scare me. Muscles scare me. I understand your pain. I gotta go read and stuff. I spend way too much time on my phone. Glad to have called it stream. Thank you, Rai, for coming by. It was nice to talk to you again. Have a good one. Okay, I'm streaming until 11 and then I'm gonna I think I should stop that, but I'm not sure. Anyways, my siblings do have vacation, so I can like continue a little longer. Honestly, I do not mind streaming for long because I can just chill. Also, two besties. The two besties I thought I named the main character Lotte. Oh, Lotte. Okay. Is it like the Dutch name of saying Lotte? Or is it Lotte? Lotte. You can make an animatic of you and your sister playing Phasmophobia. That would be really funny. I was thinking of doing something with my brother. Like, my younger brother has so many stupid takes, and I was like, he's really funny. Like, genuinely, like a really funny person. And I think that he would go really well. But I do need to probably edit out a lot of things that he says, because he can be a little harsh with his takes sometimes. But I do think I might make some more content about my siblings, because I have a lot of things going on in my sibling life that is so funny, and I think that it goes just really well for little skits and stuff. I totally draw girls better than boys, which makes it harder There are way more boys than girls in the live series. Yeah, absolutely. Hey, yes, it's also like it's summertime here as well. Like people. I know. Okay. Slowly but surely getting there with Shinobu. I should have just left it by one drawing, but I feel like this one was necessary just to portray who she is in the story. Working on like 20 animations at the same time is so real. Yeah, that's fair. One thing with me is when I start a piece, I usually immediately want to finish it. So I might not have really that big of a problem with that. Okay, that's Shinobu. I should probably lengthen the canvas again. Okay, I don't know if any of you, the people that are in chat right now, know of Demon Slayer, but I need to decide right now. Will it be Kanao or will it be Nezuko? Okay, I'm gonna, let me get my... Kanao is like an absolute little cutie pie, and she doesn't talk that much. She needs to flip a coin to decide what she's gotta say, and she's bad at decision making, which is like a big part of her character. So here she is. This is Kanao. I love her. She's so adorable. I will also put her a little bit more to the front, and she would be Zoe then. Like she would be the girl like here on the left. Wait, let me get that reference in. Control copy. Or we're gonna do Nezuko, and I will show you Nezuko. I think everyone knows Nezuko's design. I don't think... Can you give some advice of how to start my story? Well, make sure the base layer is there, and then you can just... Honestly, I'm not the best writer. I do like to write, but I don't think I'm the best writer. And... Oh, I don't know if I can give you solid writing advice, but... Well, I can try, of course, but... But just make sure you have like the whole line there, and then you can like just choose a starting point. I still don't really know what a starting point is going to be from Irredeemable, because there are so many ways I can go about it. And that's nice. I like Nezuko. Oh, bye Octoon! Thank you for coming. Sometimes I watch big streamers, but I feel like smaller streamers ones are more chill. True. I absolutely agree. Big streamers are more nice to just have in the background, I think. She's my best friend's favorite character. Yeah, that's fair. To be honest, Nezuko is a cutie patootie. But the point is, why I'm reluctant to draw her is because people might think I'm trying to ship her with the demons, which might be really weird in context. Like, if you think about Nezuko, then... Like, Nezuko is 14, Kanao is 16, I think. 15, 16. Rinobu. That's pretty funny. Yeah, you can actually have conversations with small streamers, that's true. But, like, just to make it clear, I am not shipping any of the girls with any of the guys. Not in this AU, because I feel like too many people will get upset, first of all. Second of all, lore-wise, it just doesn't make any sense, because, well, the demon characters are several hundred years old, while the girls are, everyone except Shinobu is under the age of 18, and I do not want to get into any weird stuff there. I just don't. And I just, like, even if I can make them canonically older, I do not want to do that. So, they're just going to be characters, and they're not going to be shipped. I think that makes sense, right? If I say it like that. I think that makes sense, but... Okay, but still, Kanao or Nezuko. love both of them. I just love both of them so much. That was one of the major... Yeah, for me too. The cinnamon toast is ready? What is going on? Oh crap, I gotta decide. I gotta decide who I'm gonna do. Okay, I feel like Kanao would be a little... Jinx was literally a father. What? Ginu, yeah. I was like, Jinx? Are we talking about Arcane? What are your thoughts on Gyu? I love Gyu. I absolutely love that man. He's so stoic and relatable, and I love him. He's so cute. There's not one Hashira that I hate. Although I do hate Tengen because he has 3 wives. Like, I know that, like, canonically that it was like an arranged marriage with all 3 of them, but I just do not like it. I just do not like it. It's, yeah. Love Arcane too, yeah. But I love Gyu, although he's not my favorite, but I do love him. Also, hi Jude, by the way. I didn't notice you were there. My internet is pretty bad. Oh no! I feel like Nezuko had almost the same vibes because sometimes she can be meaner or nicer. Yeah, I agree. So let's do that. Let's do Nezuko. You're right. Let's do Nezuko. People are gonna kill me for this, but we're just gonna ignore the haters. Because I genuinely think half of my comments will be like, no, why didn't you do the main 3 as the girls? And I'm like, yeah, but I wanted to actually draw the girl characters as the girls and not do like another guy band or like draw the guys as girls. I genuinely wanna, you know, work with what we got here. Oh yeah, I was also thinking that like Shinobu could be Mira, but what about Sanemi? Sanemi is my favorite of the Hashira, at least. I love him. Although, I still want to kind of, you know, I don't know. What? Now I'm really wondering who should be Mira, because I'm looking at this and I'm like, wait a second. Shinobu would go really well as... Shinobu would go really well as Mira too. But if I put... Okay. I don't know. No, we're just gonna stick with Nezuko being... Because, you know, the personalities don't match up either way. So I'm just gonna vibe with this right now. I'm not really traumatized, but it was a joke. I understand if you, like, have a certain feeling about Arcane. No. Okay, I feel like for this girl, for Nezuko, we're gonna do high boots. Also, I do not want to show off too much skin because at the same time, it's like she's still a young girl, and I do not want to do that to her. Oh, you can draw this over Beccarola. Okay, I'm just gonna give her... Also, we have 2 more Zoe-like characters as the girls, but I do not mind that as much. Hunt tricks don't miss. I do also, but also I'm gonna draw Mitsuri as well, And I feel like Mitsuri really fits Zoe's character too, if you know what I mean. Like, Mitsuri is really cute. So that means that we have two characters that rather match Zoe's personality than Mira. And the only one that would match Mira's personality would be Shinobu. But the point with Shinobu is that she is already roomy. So I feel like we're just not gonna really say that anyone is anyone specifically. Yeah, we're using Demon Slayer characters. But people would be weirded out if I would... Because Nezuko is the demon here, like she's an actual demon in Demon Slayer, I am wondering if I should make Nezuko the ones to have the demon marks and not Shinobu. Dang it. There's so much to... There's so much to think about when you think about this. It's like, ugh, there's so many possibilities, and no matter what I do, people will hate, but that's okay. I looked up Demon Slayer girls and Inosuke came up. Even if Wiki thinks he's a girl. I mean, Inosuke is a pretty boy, so that's fair. I love him. I used to hate him when I was younger because he would scream a lot, but funny enough, I used to really like Zenitsu. But Zenitsu would also scream a lot, but like in a different way. It's your decision. Yeah, you're right. But at the same time, yeah, I don't know. I just don't know. The point is, I'm not sure. Nezuko with the marks? Yeah, I might actually do that. You know what? I'm just gonna act like they're not here. What? Oh no, she covered them up. How weird. How inconvenient. How awfully inconvenient. What? Where did Shinobu's marks go? Not here. They've never been here in the first place. There's never been marks on Shinobu. Never ever. Yeah, it just didn't happen. Yeah. How weird. Although I do still think that Shinobu would be the one to connect to the demons. Even... dang it, I don't know. Just out of interest, have you seen the show Spy Family? Yes, but I stopped watching Spy Family because of the Yuri thing. Because the thing with her brother, I did not like it. I'm so incredible. Sometimes I can't ignore things. When I see something on screen that I know is a little weird, I stop. It's like, no, I cannot do it. That's the same with me and One Piece. I couldn't watch One Piece for certain reasons. Just, also, it's super long, so, What animal should you draw now? A squirrel. You should draw a squirrel. I don't know anything about the series, but what's the mark? The marks are like demon marks. So if you have marks, like in the show K-pop Demon Hunters, the main character has marks because her father was a demon. So that would mean that she's like a half demon. And literally the girls are demon hunters. So she tries to cover them up because, if people find out that she has markings, she will probably be killed too. Oh, wait, I say the K word. Dang it. But she will be offed and... Well. Inosuke has the same voice actor as Adrian. Oh, that's true, yeah. My friend likes the series and recently got a star tattoo, wondering... Is that what they are? I don't know. What are character traits y'all love? Sleep-deprived characters. I love sleep-deprived characters. I don't know what it is. They get me going. What city do you live in, Bae? Just curious. What city? Oh, I'm not gonna tell you that. But I can tell you that I live in North Holland. That's something I can tell you. Or like Holland, like the province. A lot of people don't know the difference between the province Holland and the country of the Netherlands, but let's not get into that. Ferris, I get that. Okay, I'll draw a squirrel. Unalived. Yeah, I hate that people... You can't say the word that you actually mean, which is a little dumb to me, but you know. I don't think that YouTube will specifically target me. There is like this one, like the way the star, if the star is like this, then yes. But it kind of depends, like if it's like, because one of the characters has this as like an earpiece. Hi Inky! I'm doing great. I'm just trying to figure things out, you know, with the character design and stuff. But again, if you like my character Eclipse, sleep deprived and very awkward when he's trying to act cool like you. I love that. I love characters that are really, they come off as not emotionally capable, but they are really empathetic. And one of my main people that I would use as an example would be Levi Ackerman from Attack on Titan. He looks like such a stoic character that doesn't really give a crap about anyone, but he is super empathetic and he genuinely cares, and he's just amazing for that reason. You know, like there's genuinely like, and he also looks sleep deprived, so that's why I absolutely love him. Oh, you live in South Holland. That's cool. That's cool. Typo, that's okay. Glad to hear you. How are you doing though? Two people talk about sleep and suddenly I'm being tired. How weird. How awful. Okay, but Nezuko would definitely be the youngest of the group and the cutest one. Although I do think Mitsuri would also be the cutest of the group, dang it. This is why Kanao might have been a better thing, because then we didn't have the demon thing going on, but you know, whatever is whatever. Bye, Night Special. It was fun. It was fun chatting. Yeah, for real. Eclipse as a savior. A savior complex. That's nice. Also, he has one of the best and most satisfying crushes in ever. Absolutely agree. I think Levi Ackerman might have been one of the best written characters I've ever seen in any anime, to be honest. I just love him. Like, he's strong, but he's still really... it's still really cool, and I don't know, it's just... he's still really relatable and amazing. You know, you just can't help but cheer for him. I think I traumatize my OCs on like a level of, I think 7 would be right, because I do like to give my OCs happy endings. Although Irredeemable will almost have no happy endings, I can say that for now, but there will be almost no happy endings. Well, some characters will get a happy end, like happy-ish ending, but they will be traumatized too. That's fun. Okay, what is going on with the head right here? I might not be really... Okay. Well, whatever. Perhaps. He posted the squirrel. Wow, you're quick. Dang. I'm so reluctant to make them even show off a little bit of skin, but same as Baby to sometimes give out really bad trauma. 4. Awesome. Let's not traumatize OCs for once, right guys? Also, Muzan is definitely Guima in this universe. I've already drawn him as that, so there will not be any... Okay, let's do the chin again. I'm going to drum for a bit. Oh, that's cool. Good luck with the drumming session. Bet you can do it. Also, she should look a little bit more happy. People were also saying I should draw like Tanjiro and Inosuke and Zenitsu as like the Huntrix trio, but I don't know. I don't think that's my thing. Let's traumatize my characters as much as possible. Should I do like a nod to Tanjiro's? Yeah, I do like a little nod to it. Oh, I should probably flip the canvas. Okay, it's not the worst, but it could be better. Huntrix showed this. Okay. Guys, what is y'all's favorite ice cream flavor? I want to know. And storyboarding and attempts to slice of life. Ooh, I like that. Made my own characters. I mean, near-death crashes. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Lemon? Lemon is a good one. Gotta agree on that part. Cookie dough. Oh, I like cookie dough too. Chocolate. Oh, right. Mint chocolate chip. Okay. Pigtails and more wavy. Yeah, maybe I should do that. But then she looks like Hatsune Miku. Bye, Notsie. Good night. Oh my goodness, she looks like Hatsune Miku. Okay, whatever. Smurf cotton candy ice cream. I can't see the end of the horizon. Hatsune Miku, is that you? Okay, I feel like she is still really lacking of like the K-pop aesthetic, but we had the same problem just now with Shinobu. They want to know how to make homemade Arizona sweet tea. I actually made some homemade tea last week, which was really nice. But yeah, tell me. What's your favorite vocal? I do not really know Vocaloids. Honestly, the only one I know is Hatsune Miku. And I feel like a little bit of a dummy for just knowing Hatsune Miku, but at the same time, I have never dived into that world. Maybe I should, but at the same time... traumatizing OCs is just a fun pastime. Okay, I'm gonna give her like her checker pattern. It's gonna be like on the side of her skirt, like this. I think that's cute. And then we're gonna do like a little... that's cute, but let's not do that. Okay, wait. I wanna give like... Okay, that's cool. Designing outfits is fun, but it's also hard because you gotta like really think of stuff. And like she still has like the idea of the kimono right there. You should listen to it more, it's very good music. I believe so. But right now I'm really into K-pop, and I do not think I will get out of K-pop for a long while. And I'm not into K-pop because of K-pop Demon Hunters, I'm into K-pop because I'm genuinely into K-pop. And I have a problem, but that's okay. It's just... Here's the ingredients. Water, 2 or 3 tea bags, and 3 mint leaves to add to the sweetness. Oh, that's nice. I made mango chamomile tea the other day with also like 2 tea packs, and then I boiled mango, and strained it with a lot of ice cubes and also mints and also a lemon, and then the tea, which was really good too. Was genuinely... I really like making mixed drinks, like mocktails. Not really... Yeah, I think that always goes kind of hard. Okay, guys. Let's go over this sketch. Wow, I was sounding out of breath. Maybe I've been sounding out of breath. Also, guys, I don't know if you guys noticed, but I say that a lot, right? But I need to crack my back. So that's... Yeah. You're welcome. It's something I do every single stream. And I'm gonna keep doing it. And I'm gonna keep announcing that I do it every single stream. I'm sorry. Because everyone will be traumatized right now. Yeah, I saw the viewer count drop. People were like, no, I don't want to hear that. Bye, I need a name. I should give you like a genuine... That was a legendary crack. Yeah, I know. It's a nice crack, right? Dang. Like, I can feel it coming up like the whole day. I'm like, okay, when is the time? When is the time I can crack my back? And I think like making the eyes look close to the Demon Slayer eyes is what's gonna help me make the characters actually look like the characters. Because if I got the eyes right, then a lot of people immediately buy it. It's genuinely just a... I do, however, not think that Nezuko would be the one to talk a lot, so I think she would be like a quiet member. So again, she's not gonna be... They're not gonna be exactly like Huntrix. They're gonna be their own little thing, and I think that works way better. Thank you. It's not really line art because in my eyes, line art needs to connect. Like everything needs to be clean. But still, it's like a nice clean sketch. It's a... I'm really picky when it comes to certain stuff. Hmm. Should I keep the bow in her hair? Yeah, I should keep the bow in her hair. Would be almost a crime not to give that. Why is nobody chatting? Yeah, why? Guys, why are you quiet? No, I'm just kidding. I can yep to myself, it's okay. Okay, this doesn't look good. Whoa, 1%. You're living on the edge. Shiba Liba. You don't have much. That's completely fair. I'm just joking. Okay, wait. What if we give her a blue spider lily as like her necklace? That looks cute. Working on a siren model. Ooh, that sounds cool. Are you working in like Blender or something? Do you ever just randomly start drawing a lot of characters you never drew? Honestly, my sketchbook is full of just random characters, just not existing characters at all. They're just random people. So in a way, yes. Knocking you out like a lullaby. I still want to give her like the kind of demonic hands because I feel like it fits that. Wait, there's something wrong with the way I drew the nails. Or should I make Tanjiro Bobby? Love the necklace? Okay, awesome. Pen and paper. Okay, cool. Pen and paper is always nice. It's easy and accessible and just genuinely is the easiest way to draw in my opinion. Okay. I just want to make people love these designs, but I just don't know if people are gonna be vibing with it. They were vibing with the boys, but I don't know if they will be vibing with the girls. We'll see. We'll see. I just gotta check Instagram real quick. Oh my gosh! 37 comments? Can people chill? Dang! People were really nice, genuinely. But they also got angry with me because it's like, yeah, it's like 11 p.m. I gotta stop the stream, but I really do want to finish Nezuko. And then I might just draw the other girl off camera because, well, talking is also straining my voice a little bit. Okay, that looks good. Like, look at that without the other sketch. That looks pretty good, right, guys? Let's give it a little belt here. That's cute. Yeah. It's 4:55 p.m. Nice. That's a nice time to just chill. Okay, I just gotta flip the canvas again because I just gotta make sure the face is working. Like, genuinely, if the face doesn't look good, the whole character just falls flat. Okay, there's something weird with her eyes that I do not like. Oh my gosh, what is it? What is going on? I think this one needs to be a little higher. Yeah, that was the problem. Yeah, that's still one of the biggest problems I face with my drawings, is like, where is the problem and how am I gonna figure out how to fix it, or do I just need to redraw the whole thing? Have I ever played volleyball? Yes, I love volleyball actually. Well, I used to love it. I haven't played it in a long time, but I have played volleyball, yes. In like a team of 6. But it was like amateuristic, like I didn't actually take it that seriously. I just liked doing it like my friends. When I was in Germany, we really liked playing volleyball like every week or so, which was in a way nice, but at some point they got really, really, how do you say that, like, competitive, and I am personally somebody who doesn't enjoy people who get competitive with something where you should just have fun. So that's why I kind of stopped playing from that point, but I still think it's a really enjoyable sport, and it's really fun. Okay, we're gonna intricate the check-in pattern here too, because I feel like it fits. This actually, I just recently started to enjoy drawing boots and drawing shoes, because I used to hate this. I kind of still hate it, but I start to like it gradually more because I'm getting more comfortable with drawing them. And if you get more comfortable drawing something, that's also going to be more fun. The same with backgrounds. I hated drawing backgrounds for a really long time, but right now I'm starting to low-key enjoy it, which is so nice. What is the food you all absolutely hate? I hate, I think I said it in the Discord a little while ago, like the Frisian bread that is also Danish, and it's made of rogi? I've kind of forgot the name, but it's made of a certain type of wheat that I just really hate because it stinks and I don't like it. Flan. I hate its texture. That's fair. This. Oh, okay. I don't know. I haven't tasted it. I think I didn't taste it before. Okay, I want to draw... It doesn't even taste that great. I don't really know what I should probably just look it up at some point, but yeah. Let's see. Okay, it's time to draw the hair. I'm really scared for this one, because drawing hair, like, well, first try is for me still a struggle. It's like, okay, how am I just gonna make it look good, but also look flowy and look like it's naturally flowing? I feel like that's such a problem for me. Like, in a way, I do think that I'm faking it until I make it, but you know what? I hate cheese. Just any type of cheese. As a Dutch person, I don't know if I can allow that. No, I'm just kidding. I do not have a problem with anybody hating cheese. I understand, actually, because it has a very specific flavor. The same with olives or garlic. Well, garlic is like a tastemaker for a lot of stuff, but cheese... I like cheese, but only specific types of cheese. Like cheddar or Beemster. Those are good. I do not like Gouda, but that's because it tastes like export cheese. Wait, I should let her hair end in this shape, shouldn't I? Not in a pointy shape, but in the kind of this shape, because that's how Nezuko's hair ends in the anime as well. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's see if we can do that. Okay, guys, I see that the chat is like slowly dying, so I think I might stop in a bit, but that's mainly fresh cheese. Yes, we eat really fresh cheese. Like, literally, there's a cheese factory just where I live, just an hour from here. And I'm just really used to eating, like, high-quality cheese. So, I'm not really, you know, I'm just really picky. Like, I usually, when I go to another country, I do not eat their cheese. I only eat Dutch cheese because I am... and like a specific type, like what I said. Okay, I do not like the hair on this side, so let's just erase it and do it again. Gosh, I didn't post any content about it today. That's okay. I shouldn't stress myself out about stupid Demon Slayer content. Any type of cheese, though. I like Alfredo sauce, and Alfredo is one of my favorite pasta sauces. Oh, nice. I don't even know what that is, but that doesn't matter. Okay, what do you guys think of the line art so far? I do not like this, though. Well, line art, I call it line art, but it's just... I think it's way cleaner than the Shinobu one was. So I can't judge anymore. Yeah, I mean, I'm not that picky of an eater. I do, however, really prefer quality over quantity. So, I will like buy better brands just because I like the taste better or something, but that doesn't mean that I can't enjoy other stuff, if you know what I mean. Like, I'm a really spoiled brat now that I think about it. I almost always buy A type stuff, like A brands. Like, they call it in the Netherlands, they call A brands because they're like the good brands, like the official brands. I will never buy another type of cola. I just want to buy Coca-Cola. If I'm gonna drink cola, I'm gonna drink cola, you know. I want to also don't like Pepsi. I need to drink Coca-Cola because, and I do not even enjoy cola that much, but still, like, you get the gist of what I mean. Like what I said, I'm really spoiled in the sense of food. I'm really spoiled, but that's also because my mom is a great cook. Genuinely, she's one of the best. You guys made me hungry for cheese. That makes me think of like that rat and those cheeses. They're like, it's hard for me to open up, and I have a soft core, and blah blah blah, and that rat is just like cheese or like chews, and it's so funny. Sometimes that just randomly plays in my mind. La-ta-ta. Every day, every night, la-ta-ta. Okay, let's make the earring on the other side as well. Personally, I don't eat cheese raw with nothing normally. I always eat it in with something else. Yeah, that's fair. A lot of people do that. I do like a little cheese plank here and there, like eating cheese with olives and a little bit of like nice how is it called again? I don't know, like sausage? Yeah, good sausages. I think that's like the right word, but I kind of forgot. Like if there's like anything good about that, then I'll try. Okay. Okay, let's move this to the other side so we can get a little bit of a better look. My mom is also a great cook. That's awesome. Okay, it's time to make them match in outfits. I'm glad that I give Shinobu some pink because Nezuko is really pink coated as well. But now that I think about it, the boys are also really pink. So I guess everyone is just gonna be pink. Pink, it goes with everything. And also gold, of course, like... I don't remember much about my mom's food. Oh. Pink. I'm gonna make her boots pink as well. Boots with the fur. And her skirt, probably too. There we go. Okay, I like that. Let's get Nezuko's skin tone. Pastel pink is my favorite color. What's my favorite color is light green. I love light green. I love it so much that I have so many items in real life that are just that color. Just anything light green. But specifically light green with pink is my favorite color combination. Like, wait, give me a sec. This, no, that's not the right, it needs to be a specific kind of light green. Look at this beautiful pretty color. Or like this one is also nice, like this. Oof. Just love that, and just put pink there and it's perfect. Give me that. I'm eating that up. But honestly, I like a lot of colors, so I do have a bias, but at the same time, I do not really care. Because I think a lot of colors go really well together. Like, I'm a big fan of color combinations. Pastel pink, pastel blue, purple, and yellow. Fair. Personally don't have a favorite color, but I do like color combinations that are like my favorite color, blue and orange. Nice. Okay, also, guys, I will give her... Yeah. Maybe it isn't really that's K-pop related, but I just don't wanna give them too... Talking is hard. Talking is hard for Bayleaf. That's why she does it a lot, because she likes doing things that are hard. Love the Fairly Odd Parents. I haven't ever watched that show because my parents were they didn't want us to watch Disney XD or like Nickelodeon. Kind of forgot why, but now I don't care about anything. But when I used to be a young girl, I got a lot of shows I just didn't watch because of my parents. They're biased. And again, I love my parents and I do not hate them. I love them. I don't know if I should make this white or gold. No, that's too much color in one boots, so we're gonna do... give me a second. Okay, we're just gonna... no. No, I don't like it. Okay. Okay, that's a little bit more to my taste. Oh, Alien, I'm so sorry. Genuinely. I hope you're doing okay. Hi, Olive. Welcome back. Let's see about this. I need to make the colors match, but at the same time I do want like the official colors to be in there as well. Okay, wait, let's do the hair first. So we can kind of forget about the blue. Oh, that means that we need to do orange in there as well. Which is okay, I guess. I'm just wondering if people are gonna hate this design or if they're gonna love it. I'm really wondering. Because I would not be surprised if people would hate it. If people were like, why did you do this to my girl Nezuko? Why did you turn her? Okay, let's put the gold in there as well. She's coming along nicely. Okay, good. Good to hear. I should not forget to put a lot of gold stuff in there. Also, I need to do a little bit more blue because Shinobu has a lot of that. And I feel like I should not... Okay, I feel like the boots are just not doing it for me. Should I make them red like this? Yeah, I think that's better. That's a better choice. Yeah, that's better. And then put a little bit of white in the shoes. Or no, maybe the color that Shinobu has as well. Pretty so far? Okay, good. I'm glad you guys are thinking that because I'm doubting myself right now. Mitsuri design is gonna wait, but I love drawing Mitsuri. So this one needs to be blue because it's the blue spider lily. I cannot put the blue spider lily in another different color in another color than blue. Like that. But that means that there needs to be a little bit more blue in here, her design. And that's not working out because there's so much... Okay, wait. She, of course, has the demon markings, which are going to be that color. Yes, there's a lot to think about, guys. Like that. I think her nails should be pink as they are in the anime too. Kinda want to see Nezuko's dress with the pattern her Demon Slayer. Yes, I was thinking about that too, but that's a hard pattern to draw. to be honest. That's a really hard pattern to draw. Let's see if I can do it. Maybe I can just like give a nod to her design here, because I'm wondering if I can actually deliver on that part. This is not it. No, wait. It's really stretched out too. Wait, I am not sure if I know how to draw this. Okay, one. Okay, I'm just gonna draw over it so I get a little bit of a feeling for it. Okay, this one is really long here. And then you get like the cross cross and then cross cross. And then you have kind of like this idea of a cross. Like that. Bye, alien. Good night. It is pretty late. I do agree. Nope, it's not working. Oh my gosh. Am I just not able to draw this pattern? Whoops. That's so annoying. Okay, I'm just giving up. I'm giving up. It's kind of a pain to draw, to be honest. I'm just gonna... I do think this one should be replaced with, like, at least a nod to the pattern, honestly. I'm basically saying that I'm not capable of doing such a simple thing, but... I do not realize, I do not understand it. I don't know why. Why can't I understand it? Please, brain. Please make me understand this. It's not working. I like the one that I had before this one. It's like kind of... The idea of the pattern is there, but it's just not there. Wait, what if we do this one here? Okay, let's just do that. No, actually, I don't think I can do it. I'm sorry. It's just not working. This is why I'm reluctant to draw Nezuko, I think. Brain farts are to be expected. Yeah, fair. Okay. Let's do this. You know, I think this just kind of portrays the idea. Also, I want to do a little bit more blue in her design, because I feel like it's just like that, maybe? Yeah, that's cute. Or should I do the lighter blue? No, the darker blue. What time is it? It's 20 past 11. So it's kind of late. And I should probably wrap up the stream, but at the same time, I want to finish Nezuko. I want to finish drawing her, because then it's a nice ending to the stream. Although I was planning on drawing all three of the girls, but I've been yapping a little bit too much. which is okay, but you know, stream isn't about fast drawing, it's about drawing while chilling, right? Yeah. Okay, there's a lack of pink here. Good, okay. I yep a lot too. We all yep. You yep, we yep, we all yep. Okay, let's add a little bit more gold because I feel like it needs more gold. Do it as like a little outline here. Yeah, that helps. That helps so much. Just outlining everything with gold. She almost looks regal. I'm genuinely just like, she looks regal. I do think her hair, oh wait, there should be orange here. Yeah, that helps like to break the silhouette a little bit. Because I felt like the silhouette was too meh in the front. But right now, if you draw it like this, it's pretty good. Fancy. It is fancy, right? Gold adds so much. And also, I was thinking of, okay, giving her a little bit of cute lipstick. Like a little bit of lipstick like that. Yes, it does make it feel like a little bit like marble. True. So, I feel like Shinobu should also have a little bit more, but adding like a little makeup look to them helps too. Maybe add a little blue to the makeup look. Yeah, to really bring it together, you know? No, I think the pink worked better though. Maybe this should be blue. Whoops. Okay. No, white should be there. Dang it. Although I do think this needs to be higher up. Oh. Yes, Autodesk, I'm sorry. I was drawing a little layer that was locked. I know, stop crying. Okay, and then we can like do a gold button here. Which also helps with, you know, a little bit more of the design. Let's add blue and gold. Okay, I'm just looking if there's any way to, no. Okay, the pink is just it for Nezuko. I do think that she matches with Shinobu now, with like just a little bit of blue with her in her design. Okay. That looks a little weird, I know, but I just want to really define her, like her silhouette here. Okay, let's color some line art real quick. No, that should be black, to be honest. Okay, I really love it. I actually really love it. I think it's cute. I think it's adorable. maybe, I feel like maybe adding a little bit of pink to the edges would be cool. A little bit of, no, okay, no, orange it is. Maybe I should change up the orange color just a little bit to make it fit the vibe a little better. But at the same time, I do want her to have her actual hair color. What the flip? Oh. Yeah, it's a little bit more vibrant now. Beautiful. Okay, good. I'm happy. Okay, just gonna edit some of the things here so it looks a little bit more refined. Like adding a little bit of shading to the gold, which is just like the way I shade gold is really easy. Like I get like this orangey vibrant color and then I just kind of add it to certain parts of the drawing, and then you get like this idea of gold, which isn't really gold, but at the same time nobody cares. You accidentally made her ginger for a sec. Yeah, whoopsie. People would have hated me for that. You made Nezuko a ginger? How dare you, Bayleaf? And I'd say, yeah, I believed in myself. I believed that I can make Nezuko a ginger. People are also gonna be like, it doesn't look like Nezuko anymore, but honestly, yeah, we're just gonna see what happens. We're gonna see what happens. We're gonna see what the comments are, and if people hate it, then they hate it, and that's okay. Genuinely, I'm genuinely kind of terrified about what people are gonna say about these designs. And I know I shouldn't listen to haters, but if there's a lot of them, they can get scary. If you know what I mean. Okay, I'm just doing this show like so her silhouette is a little bit more clear. Ginger cats are super cute, but also feral. Yeah, true. Spiffy? What does spiffy mean? I'm gonna look it up. Oh, okay. Thank you, stupid Google AI. Thank you for that. Just kidding. Why if I Google something needs to be AI? I know that I can add like minus AI at the background, but I just want to Google something. Google, not actually. Okay, whatever. It's okay. I'll also show you. I love her, by the way. She looks so adorable, and I want to hug her to death. No, let's not do that. But she does look adorable. And she does look like... She looks like more of a main character than Shinobu does right now. Am I right? Maybe not. I don't know. The girls' designs are way harder, like way more hard to draw than the boys' designs were. But that's because I feel like I put a little bit more care into the girls than I did with the boys, because the boys was just like, I was just messing around, and for these I was genuinely like, okay, I want to make them genuinely look good and genuinely look fun, because, well, I don't know, I just feel like Huntrix is different from the Saja boys. Like, of course, like the Saja boys are literally meant to be a joke, and Huntrix is like the main characters, so it's fair that this one needs a little bit more careful attention and consideration. Oh gosh, okay, I'm almost done, guys. I think this needs to be a little bit more Okay, I'm just gonna add a little multiply layer so it's easier to just add some shadows. Like that. Okay, that's pretty... What's Nezuko's weapon? Dang, that's a good question. I didn't even... I was like... First I was like, okay, it can't just be her nails, but that's kind of weird. Considering she isn't... Like, she's a hunter. She isn't a demon. Like, she's also a demon, but like, she's clearly also a hunter. So I was thinking maybe the same thing that Zoe has. But... Because, you know... I feel like Mitsuri would have her whip. Like her whip, like sword. She would have something like that. So Nezuko can have a little bit more, like she's a melee kind of person, right? I think it would be like a coming up with black and white concept sheet in the time that you draw 2 fully characters. Hey, yeah, that's right. Let's go. Let's go. You know, that is a win. And again, they're just sketched characters. They're not really I still don't see them as full pieces of art. Because that would mean that I would make like a new layer right now and I would... I mean, there are full pieces of art basically, so... Okay, I'm gonna merge the layers together so I can just edit it a little bit more and easily. Just so the silhouette looks like kind of good. Okay. Usually this is like what I do with sketch commissions as well. Then I just merge the layers at the end, and I just kind of go over it a little bit so the silhouette looks better. And if I want to add more, then I can just select the whole layer and use it as like my... Okay, let's do this instead. Nope. Okay, wait. Let's add a little bit of shine in her hair, like this. No. Like... Almost. I don't know. I'm trying to think of like ways to render her hair, which is fun but also accurate. She has bloodbending as maybe Sickles. Sickles is cool. I also know that Sickles is like Celine, her thing in Demon Hunters, because she has like a sickle when Rumi visits her, she has like this sickle thing. So that's cool to know. But that's, yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna head out in a minute too. But have a good one. Thank you for coming and joining us with this little dumb art piece. I'm almost done anyway. And I'm gonna stop the stream. See ya! Have a good one. All right. Let's see. What is something that I need to change? Something that I'm not happy with. I'm just thinking here. Thinking out loud. Now, the hands don't really look the best, but I genuinely don't care. Sometimes that just... kind of happens. I might wait for the stream to end. Alright. Well, I mean, I was like thinking about ending it right now. I do want to make like a little up close one for my homegirl here, but I don't know yet. Also, I love her design. I think it looks still really flashy and cute, despite it being really still, you know, K-poppy and yeah, like, and but also kind of modest. I like modesty. So yeah. Are you going to look at my... Do you want me to react to it on stream? Wait, I should probably... I don't know if I can do this. Give me a second. Give me just a second. I'm glad the stream went well, by the way, because last time I had a lot of trouble, like just trouble. I don't know. Did you post it in your posts? Oh, that's so cute! Oh, I love that.